Yo, 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 what up, world? What up, Fight fam? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use. Hey, but I just wanted to come to y'all today, show a video. It ain't gonna really be long. Just here, you know what I'm saying? Really don't got a panel. There go Abel Mahari. What's up with it, Abel?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, chilling. Just sitting here, you know what I'm saying? Just went live, wanted to do a quick live. I wasn't even gonna be a long live, just something quick, you know, show my face, have a few discussions. We ain't even got to talk about boxing. It could just be free, talk about anything. Here, we had a good conversation on World Breakers chat earlier. You know, but hell, it's really dead in the sport of boxing right now. It ain't a lot of news going on. So we could talk about anything. What's up with it, Rough House? What's up with it, Odd Fella?
What's going on, bro?
Good greetings from the North Side.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was just in the middle of watching Football Life. I was watching the story about Terrell Owens, man.
Oh yeah, man. I think he's still probably number 3 all-time receiver.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
I
You
think
rank him? Go ahead.
What's up with it, EJ? Oh, what's up with it, Ramsey's Sutton? What's up, Shakita? Man, matter of fact, hold on. Well, yeah, I think if he was in the league right now, that he smashed all the receiver records.
Pretty much, since you can't touch nobody these days.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Yeah, man. My growing up here in Minnesota, obviously Randy Moss was our top guy. I mean, the guy made sensational catches every single week, and the rookie year in 1998 will always stand out in my eyes. I mean, especially when he destroyed the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers that year. Phenomenal.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. That game.
Yeah,
That
that year,
game.
that year with Fit, that year he had with Philly, man, that was a monster season he had. Like that was a real live monster season he had. People forget about that season. And then
Bro,
he
it
went
was.
out there in the Super Bowl and played on a broke leg, really.
Yeah, Tio. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, he was probably this. If he were healthy and 100%, they beat the Eagles. They beat the Patriots that year. The Super Bowl
For real.
30, Super Bowl 39. Oh yeah, of course. You know, but again, that 98 season with Minnesota, bro, it was a magical season. I mean, we set the record for the most points in a season up until the Patriots broke that record when they were undefeated. I mean, we had all sorts of weapons. Robert Smith in the backfield. We had Randall Cunningham, who came back out of retirement, had one of his finest seasons in his career. You had Chris Carter, Randy Moss on one side of the fence. And on defense, you had Robert Griffith, John Randall. John Randall was a beast back in the day, bro. Great.
Oh yeah. John Randall was a fool with it.
Yeah,
he was a monster at defensive tackle.
bro.
Him and hey, Dana Stubblefield. That was another one. Dana Stubblefield was a monster.
Yeah, I actually personally met John Randall last year. Oh, he's hilarious, bro. I mean, he just is the funniest dude you ever could talk with, though. I mean, so many funny stories. He even talked about the fact about how when he was playing against the Packers, he would read the biographies of all the members of the offensive line, and then he would use that to talk trash against them.
Yeah, man. Hey, Shakita. I'm
Hey,
listening. Man, just jumping on live real quick, just doing free talk, free conversation. It ain't got to be boxing because it ain't nothing going on in boxing right now at all. Like
you need
nothing.
to come to the DFW, man.
Well, today I can't. Not right now. Maybe next week though. I probably can next week though.
Holla at me, let me know.
I sure will. I was actually thinking about making that trip too because I've been telling my nieces I was gonna come for the longest, and
You
I
need to come quick.
her and my niece that had a baby, and I ain't came up there to see my great nephew yet.
I
Huh? So I need. I need to make that happen for real. I might plan me a trip out there for real.
Yeah. Let me know.
So we'll
Go back to Tampa Bay.
right on. 503 Lions just stepped in the building. The other half of the Houston Hard Hitters, my brother.
What's good, boy?
Man, just free conversation today. It ain't nothing going on in boxing. Hey, did y'all see that video I posted a little while ago?
The one to Earl
Yeah, the
working
one.
out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
talking about Mikey?
yeah.
Yeah.
he said he said Mikey looked like a kangaroo jack on
Kangaroo
steroids. He
Jack
said
on
he trying to get
steroids.
swole.
That
Hey
was
man,
funny.
I swear. That's about the only thing in news going on in boxing right now. I ain't got no notifications today. Like that let me know it ain't nothing going on. Not even
Yeah,
over some crazy, not even over the little shit boxing.
yeah, it's slow right now, man. But
I swear.
what is the next fight we got coming up?
It's
The
Jose. I mean, you got
the plant and
Devin Haney on the 11th.
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Devin
Okay.
Haney fighting some Japanese Asian cat. I can't pronounce his
Yeah,
name though.
yeah.
Hey, well,
He fighting
when is the plant Ukastigi fight?
that Sunday, the 13th,
Okay,
and
Sunday.
then back. It's on a Sunday, bro. On
Oh
Fox on
dang.
Sunday.
Okay, that's what's
I
up.
guess it's replacing football.
Yep.
But and then you got on the 26th you got Jaime Mugia. Don't know. I forgot who he fighting. Then
He
back
fighting
though.
he fighting an Asian cat too, and at the
Yeah,
Toyota Center.
yeah.
We got hold
Oh, and
up. We
no,
got
oh no way, oh no
Friday
way.
Friday the 11th, January
Yeah,
11th. We got Devin Haney fighting the South African Indonangi. I guess how you
Oh,
pronounce it.
he African? I thought he was Asian.
Nah, you saw South African cat.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And then on the 13th, that's on a Sunday, FS1, you got the Uskatigi against Caleb Plant, as well as Regan Dow's on the undercard fighting Rosas out of Mexico, 23-1.
yeah. I do
Well,
got some. I do got
go
some
ahead.
good news in boxing. I just looked this up. Eastside Boxing reported this. They said Adonis Stevenson responds to video messages from fellow fighters and is smiling again. So that's great signs right there. That's great signs, man.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, man. I mean, he. I felt that he was not gonna make it, bro, in the previous reports, but it's a good thing that
Yeah,
he's talking, though. I mean, people tend to forget though what happened
Oh,
in
hold up. He
June with
ain't
Ellen
talking
too.
yet, though. He ain't talking yet.
yeah. But it
Yeah,
ain't always about the talking part. It's the responses and reactions to things. Because I got a friend of mine, brother was shot in the head. It actually went viral on
On
you
Instagram.
yeah, on Instagram and Facebook because he got shot in the head live on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And he's actually for a long time he wasn't talking. The only responses they was getting was hand movement and everything. He's actually talking and is almost walking again. So
True.
it takes a while, but as long as he's getting those responses reaction, they know he's getting better.
Yeah, you wanna be able to see signs of some type of progress and progression,
Yeah, and
you know.
smiling is a major progress, bro.
Hmm.
Especially when it comes to head damage.
Hmm. Yeah.
For real.
Doctors look for that.
Yeah, so yeah, just he ain't
Yeah.
talking, but man, he doing good.
Hey, quick question, stay ready.
Yeah, what's
Because
up?
I'm really interested in that Plant Uskatigi fight, man.
Me
But
too.
if if Plant loses that fight, do y'all think that's kind of it for him?
No, no, he
Hell
got
no.
No.
he's still young. He's still
Yeah.
coming up. This is his first major fight. So okay, he lost, but you never know. It depends on how he lose too. Now, if he just get beat up in devastating fashion, I'm not gonna say it's it, but what I will say is his career won't. It's gonna take a major hit because it's gonna be a
Hmm.
while for somebody to give him that shot again. But if he just go out there and he have a great performance and lose just on, what I'm saying, maybe it was a majority decision or a split decision, then you never know. He might pull that one off. He might get another shot. It might be a rematch.
Okay.
Might can pull that out. You
I
never
would,
know because
Yeah,
Caleb
most
Plant
they
is a good fighter.
yeah, I
you
was
even
just
look at
wondering.
Ronnie Gavriel when he took that initial L against Benavidez, and then ended up eventually getting that rematch back, but ultimately lost again. So I
Man,
mean,
ho-
it's not the end of the
ho- ho-
world if Khalid Plant takes an
ho-
L,
I
especially
got
at
I
this
got
stage of his career.
I gotta address something real quick. My bad. This ain't even in the chat, so nobody in the chat is saying this. This is somebody who literally just commented on my video. That video of Earl in the gym. The dude name is DJ Khan. So I hope you come into this chat and you listen to this, and you listen to
Oh
this right
shit. Oh shit.
Get him.
now. Yeah, his comment said, "I think Mikey will win because he got more experience, but that's my opinion. That's cool on having your opinion, but experience don't mean shit in the sport of boxing all the time. He's a smaller fighter. They are the same age. You One thing you got to remember is Earl is bigger and he's more precise with his punches. He's faster than Mikey. I can go on to the things that he does better than Mikey. The only thing Mikey has great fundamentals and he's a technical fighter. Other than that, what does Mikey do well? Can anybody on this panel tell me?
I mean, he got good footwork. I
But
think his
but
foot.
but
I
but hold
think
on.
his.
He does everything well. There's nothing exceptionally he does anything
He does
exceptional. He
exactly.
does
Right.
That's what I'm
everything
saying.
well. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said he's very fundamental. Because even with his footwork is very fundamental. He's exceptional at being fundamental fighter. That's what he's exceptional in. Because you have no other fighters that's fundamental. But as far as him doing anything that's just gonna make him stand out, I can name plenty of things that Earl does that where he stand out. I don't see how Mikey can win this fight except
Hey,
take
hey, hey,
steroids.
hey. You remember that conversation we had the other day, man? Off L.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know. I know.
hey, brother.
That's the only way. That's the only way because that's the Canelo treatment.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. I'm gonna go and say it. If Earl don't knock this boy the fuck out of here, he can win that fight, man. If he look good in spots, you know what I'm saying, and hit Earl with some shit, he can win. I'm telling you. Don't be surprised, man. But I got Earl knocking him out, man. But if Earl don't knock that boy out, man, shit, he might get the decision. I'm telling you.
The thing which you have to keep an eye on in Earl Spence though is that there are times in fights though where he kind of like squares up to try to get to a very good target, and sometimes he gets susceptible by getting hit with counters and stuff like that. So if he doesn't square up too much, I'm sure he'll be effective. His biggest strength is his body punching though. He's one of the best body punchers in the business, so he needs to get in there and rough Mikey up. Hit him with some body shots to make sure that they send a message loud and clear that if you're gonna go inside, it's gonna be a war.
Yeah, and he got to cut the ring off too.
Yeah,
Hey,
very, very, very important.
It's gonna
I
look
think
something like
I look at
Bundu.
it.
It's gonna look something like Bundu.
I look at it like
Hey,
this, man.
hold on, time
Okay,
out.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, no, I don't even want that for Mikey. Not Bundu, not that seizure, not the way he had him leaning on the ropes. That boy was literally the Paul Wall sitting sideways on the ropes, bro.
Yeah.
No,
And that
no,
fight
he,
was like on the final day of the Olympics though. And then we were sitting there watching. I just went in there watching Earl Spence like destroyed Leonard Bundu. It was brutal, bro.
Yeah. I was gonna say this, man. If Mikey, I mean, if Errol doesn't knock Mikey out, I could still see it going somewhere in the same vein as when he fought Lamont Peterson and just round after round just
hey,
put them things on him. And at the end of the fight,
his brother already said.
his trainer talk about, man, I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like
His
what I'm
brother,
seeing.
his
And
brother
Lamont
already
Peterson,
said. His brother Robert already said he throw the towel in.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, Lamont Peterson was over there talking about, hey, well, what you want to do, coach? Tell me what you want to do. He didn't want to
first,
come out and say throw the towel in, but he wasn't gonna argue if his trainer did throw it in.
The first time he mentioned it, he said, "No, I let me have it, let me get it." It was 2 rounds. His trainer let him go out there because he said it, but the last time, man, it's whatever you want to do, coach. Oh man, good times.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch that fight tonight, man. But I want to ask the panel, Mac. Since we don't really got no topics at hand, I'm looking on boxing scene right now. It says that it says that Amir Khan is torn between Brook and Terrence Crawford. I just want to ask the panel, who do y'all want to see Amir Khan fight? Do y'all want to see him fight Crawford or Kell Brook? Me personally, I want to see him fight Kell Brook.
Kell Brook,
I'll let Abel's I'll let Abel handle this one.
Yeah,
go ahead, bro.
Kell Brook all the way, bro. I mean, it's just that fight's been long overdue for a while, bro. I mean, and besides, he gonna give him those chocolate brownies. Hope you're ready. Hope you're hungry.
Oh yeah, that's what we waiting for.
I just like picking on Ack-Reacher with that, man. It's freaking hilarious though. But seriously, that fight's been overdue. They just need to fight, get it over with.
Yeah. What you think, Roughhouse?
Man, I'd rather see him fight Crawford, man. In my opinion, that Kell Brook fight it's past expired, bro. It's done started to spoil and rotten in the mold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
you're right. I agree.
I think Terrence Crawford, that would be a good new puzzle for Terrence Crawford to have to figure out so we can see, what his progression is. And because he's never, I don't think he's ever fought a fighter with the hand speed of Amir Khan. Now, granted, he got some water balloons on the end of his wrist, but you know what I'm saying. But he'll throw off like a little Tommy gun on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
The Rapture just hit on.
Who? Damn. He'll be back.
Yeah, Roughhouse just like dropped off, man.
Let me get this in though. Let me cook for a second though. I think Khan should fight Brook. I mean, it's a little bit past its prime, this fight. It's been going on and whatnot. But I mean, it's 2019 and we gotta embrace the new culture that's out there. We gotta embrace these trannies. We gotta embrace these gay folks, you know what I mean? And I think Kell Brook's ready to come out the closet. I think Amir Khan's like he's trying to show us something with being he's trying to expand himself with his situations with trannies and whatnot. So them coming together will be a big deal in the LGBT community, and I think we need to support that. You know what I mean? We can't look the other way and just be homophobic, and you know what I mean? We need to step in 2019 with a new grasp on reality and embrace this whole Brook against Khan fight. You know what I mean? So I'm going with Khan against Brook against Khan. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yo, I got Rapture. What did I just walk back into? Oh, look.
Welcome to the new world.
Yeah, bro. Hey, it flipped that quick on me. I was in the middle of a sentence and got raptured, and I came back and I'm hearing about LGBT, elemental P's, and
see that. Hey, that's what YouTube wants to hear. That's what they want to hear, man.
Make the algorithms happy.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I feel you. I'm with you. So
but imagine that build up. Imagine that build up between Brook versus Khan. There's gonna be some, man. I mean, there's gonna be some serious tension with that. That's a moneymaker right there.
Honestly, I'm with you with the Kell Brooks fight, but maybe it's just me. But I wouldn't mind seeing a Terrence Crawford fight. I know Terrence Crawford gonna win, but the reason I want to see Terrence Crawford Amir Khan is because I know Amir Khan can give Terrence Crawford problems. Not saying that Amir Khan not gonna knock him out. I just know stylistically he will give Terrence Crawford problems. And the thing is, if Terrence Crawford don't knock him out, he will lose that fight.
Yeah, that's that puzzle. That's that puzzle.
I see the thing with the thing with Amir Khan's pattern is that in the early rounds he savages his hands real well. He knows how to set up a good 1-2. But when you get him like a hard counter or anything like that, he just gets disoriented and just goes all over the place. Though, you know what I mean? AKA Danny Garcia.
But Danny Garcia caught him with that. Here's one of the things. That old thing they say, that sneaky left hook of Danny Garcia. He that's what he caught him with, and it wasn't even. It was by accident.
Yeah, right.
That was an accidental punch, and he really. Amir could have won that fight. That a fight that he fought Canelo straight hit him and countered him. He was countering the majority of the fight. But that Danny Garcia fight, man, I don't even count that as a major loss.
Yeah,
he got knocked out, but he got knocked out and he was top. But I'm not saying it as Danny didn't really do his thing. But man, Danny got exposed that fight.
That is true. That is true.
That's when you could say Danny got exposed. Danny got exposed that fight, and he got exposed when he went down to Puerto Rico to fight.
And also, he got exposed against that Zab Judah, especially late in the fight, though, too, when Zab Judah was making that comeback and almost pulled it out.
Man.
That fight in Puerto Rico, man, he got gifted. That's what he did, man.
Right.
Man, that boy put them Oompa Loomps on him. And they gave him that decision anyway.
Yeah. Coupons and a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget Lamont Peterson, too.
Hey, EK Fight News just dropped something. Say Team Fury claims that Joshua is lowballing Deontay Wilder.
Are we surprised?
No.
But why is he speaking? Why is he speaking on that whole situation? Team Fury need to talk about if they coming back to the table. They need to talk about if they coming back to the rematch. Because as far as I'm concerned, because I was just on BFTB's stream and I'm totally in agreement with him. Like Fury's on the clock. Fury is on the clock right now. I'm tired of hearing all this. Like there's no concrete news. There's nothing official from the Fury camp. It's either you're hearing Ben Davidson, and he's a nobody to me. You know what I mean? I want to hear it out of Fury's mouth. Is he coming to rematch or is he retiring or not? You know what I mean? And as far as I'm concerned, he has another week. He's on the clock right now.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. But at the same time, man, Fury is in the best position he could be in. You know what I'm saying? Because he's got both Team Wilder and Team AJ clamoring for him. You know, so I mean, on the business aspect of it, he would be stupid not to listen to what they're saying. You know,
and y'all got to understand that boy got a concussion, man. He got a grade 3 concussion, and we're not joking about that concussion. Like, he honestly has a concussion right now. Like, he's still in concussion protocol. After the Wilder fight, that was the first week of December. That
does not hinder you from signing from making your next move.
It don't hinder you from making your next move, but if you got health reasons to why you worried, that hinders you from your career. So right now he has decisions to make because he don't know if he's even going to continue to fight think about it, bro. It's an entire month. It's 1 month since you had that fight and you're still in concussion protocol.
Right. You see in the NFL, concussion protocol only goes a week normally. You know,
no, I've seen players go longer than the hell.
I mean, they have, but the
Jordan
normal,
Bell went. Yeah, the normal. Jordan Bell went 2 years.
The normal protocol is like a week.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying, and if the fighter is not showing any signs or regressions or anything, I mean the player, they'll let him back in. You know, they'll give him a helmet and send him back in there, man. So a month out and he's still showing signs and symptoms?
So that's legitimate Fury. Fury's showing signs of like post.
He had a grade 3 concussion, bro. That's a high level concussion. We're not joking.
No, I ain't saying you joking, but where's the news that's saying that he's feeling these symptoms now?
Let me go. What's up with it, Jay Good? What's up, Fred Thomas, Michael Johnson, and TJ Wilkins? Hold on.
Like, I'm tired of giving Fury excuses. I mean, he's on the clock as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Concussion or not. I mean, if that's the case, he needs to take his silly ass and retire. to retire with his lineal title. You know what I mean? If not, let's get this rematch on and popping.
What lineal title, man? Ain't no such thing as no lineal title. Let me tell
Man, you
you.
sounding like AJ over there, man. AJ in Oregon. I need you to slow down there.
Man, shit. That's what they say, bro. I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
going by
what.
what they say.
Yeah,
I
Yeah, man.
yeah, man. I mean, but like I said before, man, Fury, man, he took that stairway to heaven. He just didn't go through the door. He didn't go through the gates. That was the only thing. You know what I'm saying? And that when you have an experience like that, bro, that does something to you. And I know after that fight, he was talking to his people like, man, I was hovering over myself, watching Jack Reese count me out, and you know what I'm saying, and and my soul went back in my body at the count of 5. You know, so yeah, he shook. That's the bottom line of it. He shook, and rightfully so, because the boy Deontay got that vibranium.
One of them ones on the in the building right
Hey,
now. What up, though?
one of them ones. Hey,
One of the ones.
Fred Thomas say, smash the like button. Smash the like button. And he
I know what
also
it is.
said it. And he was at the fight, and he said, I don't know if it was me, but Tyson Fury had a dent in the middle of his forehead after he magically got up off the canvas. Say, man. Hey, I do got some. This is something I just pulled up while I was
All
looking
right.
for that. This is something I pulled up while I was looking for some news. Carl Frampton is weighing his futures after the Josh Warrington loss. That's interesting. I
Yeah,
didn't
he needs
expect
to
him.
reside to the domestic scene, man. It's over for him.
Can
As
you
far
blame him?
as, you know what I mean? As far as world class opponents go, I was never a believer in Carl Frampton's abilities anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yo, welcome people. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my brother.
Oh
And
yeah,
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
yes. Well, what's going on?
yes, sir. Yes,
One of them
sir.
ones.
Yeah, man, I'm in the building live and direct, man. I see the links. So I thought, let me come through and see what the family them are saying. But yo, you see, Carl Frampton. I mean, I never had respect for him from when he ducked Rigo at 122. You understand? Talking about, oh, I need to feed my family, and Rigo's a boring fighter, and all this and that. So, fuck Frampton.
Straight up.
Straight up like that.
And it ain't like that dude is a spring chicken either. He's what, 32, 33, something
Carl
like that.
Frampton's been around for a hot minute. He's been
Yeah,
around for a
you know what I'm
while.
saying. So Father Time wins out every time. He might be at that point.
Hey, let me pose this question to everybody. You know what I mean? Because I've been kind of thinking about this with regards to the whole Charlo Jamal Charlo situation, and I think he's being shafted. You know what I mean? And with this whole situation with him having the interim WBC middleweight title, it's hindering him, like, because he's not getting any step aside money, correct? Because he's holding this bogus title. But it's like the WBC just gave him this title and it's like, yeah, go play with this title while Canelo and Golovkin make the big money and whatnot. Now that it's been kind of like it's over. So we've had 2 fights with Canelo and Triple G, and the WBC still hasn't mandated Canelo and Charlo, even though Charlo is legitimately the interim champion. So why is Charlo holding on to this belt? Well, my question to the panel is, should he give up this interim belt? Because it seems like it's not getting him nowhere. It's supposed to get him the mandatory, but it's
Well,
not.
you
So
know
should
why?
he drop
You
it or
know,
should he keep it?
I say drop it. You know why I say drop it? I say drop it and then go get ranked in the IBF. Fuck the WBC. That's exactly how I feel. Like, really, fuck the WBC. The IBF makes you fight your mandatories. Ain't no ducking in the IBF. You're not gonna duck because if you do duck, you will get sued. Uh, Go after that belt that Daniel Jacobs got, and if Canelo gets it, that's even better. If Canelo beats Daniel Jacobs, that's even way better. Now go get that belt. And when you fight Canelo, make him put up all the belts.
Yeah,
But if you get the but if you get that IBF title now you got a title and you're a title holder. So when people don't want to fight you, ain't no saying that they a duck. Ain't no saying that who is Jamel Charlo? He got a title. Now let's unify. Fuck all that ducking shit. That ducking shit go out the window then, because we'll know who a real duck. I mean, their resume shit will go out the window. We'll know who the real duck is then. At the end of the day. So go get that IBF title.
Yeah, stay ready. I like what you said about about they should have pay some sort of fine. I think the sanctioning body should increase the sanctioning fees if you duck a mandatory or whatever. But even that's not bulletproof, because it's still up to the sanctioning bodies to call the mandatories, and they might call some bullshit mandatory, and even they might be ducking on behalf of a fighter.
Well, see, I'm gonna say this: with the IBF, you can't, because then the IBF can be sued. So they don't. They can be sued. So they make you fight your mandatories. The only way you can get past fighting your mandatory is step aside money or unification fights. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not too sure about the WBC. Isn't that a Mexican?
Yeah, that's Mexican.
Mexican belt. Yeah, WBC,
Correct.
and then one of them's in the DR. Was that the WBO? Is that in the DR?
The WBA.
WBA. Yeah. So what? There's 5 major ones, or 6 including the lineal, right?
No, 4 of them. Come on, man. Come on, it's 4 majors. We ain't counting the IBO.
It's only 3 major belts, to be honest with you.
What? WBC, WBO, WBA.
No, WBC, the IBF, and the WBA are the only real major titles. WBO didn't come into existence to win the 80s.
Yep, like 80, 84, 83, something like that.
But nobody was really
the other
clamoring for
sanctioning
that.
bodies recognize the WBO as a major belt, though. So we gotta add them. In my opinion, there's 4.
But what I'm saying is they just started. They really just in the 90s. They really just started claiming. But
it was legitimized in the 90s, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, if I had my way, I'd get rid of all of these sanctioning bodies and just have one body like the NFL. You've got the Premier League, the NBA. Just have one body that controls the sport. I think a lot more would get done if you just had one organization, just organizing things. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but it'd be better organized, because when you've got all these sanctioning bodies and it's just, it causes all of this politics. So in fact, I'd go as far as to say that if I had my way, I would organize boxing into a league structure, which means that all the top heavyweights have to qualify, for, let's just say, Division 1, and then everyone fights each other at least twice. And then whoever comes out top, whoever's got the most points comes out top, wins the league, and that's it. Simple, no politics. Get rid of all of those, you can do away with half of the promoters, get rid of all the belts, and the fans get to see what they imagine the welterweight class, in a league structure. We'd actually see Furman fight Crawford, Spence. All these guys would be fighting each other.
Yeah.
Yep. That
I'm not sure about a league.
Cool.
A league. The league's a nice ideal, but I think a tournament every 3 or 4 years would be more. I don't know. I think it's more doable.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it should be a tournament to only way. If a weight class is not unified, then I feel like you should have a tournament. If it's unified, I don't think it deserves to be a tournament, because you have a undisputed person like cruiserweight. Why have another tournament? You got an undisputed champion.
Exactly. They messed up right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you got an undisputed champion, no need for a tournament. And if you don't get in the tournament, then your mandatory is the person that win that tournament. And all sanctioning bodies, no matter if he got a belt or not, make them fight. That's what I think should happen.
Yeah. I mean,
if the champions don't get in the tournament, they get stripped of that belt.
Yeah. We kind of have that with the World Boxing Super Series, but it's not quite the same because they like to choose these weird weight classes, some of these Asian weight classes and stuff like that. So it's not quite the same, but it's still a good look for boxing because you do get to see, the best fight the best. I mean, it's scheduled for Regis Prograis to fight Josh Taylor. They're gonna. I'm confident that they will get through their next opponents, and hopefully the World Boxing Super Series is still going to be going, and we'll see them in the finals. You know what I'm saying? So that type of tournament structure, like a knockout kind of structure, I think is good. It's a good thing.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's
it
what we
cleans
need.
up a lot of politics.
Yeah.
Hey,
It really.
speaking of World Boxing Super Series, when is the next leg of that supposed to kick off?
I'm not
They
too
they
sure,
have
but I heard.
they having money issues right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
Yeah,
no
I
but
remember the money issue.
confirmation.
Major
but
money
I heard.
issues.
Yeah, but I heard that those money issues is kind of been sorted now, and it's all back on track. That's what I've heard. Don't quote me on it. Don't get too excited, but I heard that all that situation has been sorted, and it's going to be business as usual. With that being said, I have no idea when the next date is.
Well, I honestly hope that it is for real back on because I'm really interested in then Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis. Really don't care about no other fights in that weight division until the winner comes out and beat the hell out of Jose Ramirez. But as
Mm-hmm.
but as of right now, the fight I want to see is Regis and Josh Taylor. I think that is the biggest fight at 140 to me.
Yes,
I
sir.
think
Yeah,
that I
Yes,
think
sir.
that's the
At
money.
140,
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
big
and
140.
fight. It's a
Yeah.
big contender fight.
in second place, the runner-up has to go to Tabiti, even though I don't like Tabiti, and everybody loved Tabiti. Tabiti against Dortico should be a good fight because I want to see
You
what
said
Tabiti
not,
got.
you talking about cruiserweight.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 140.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, of course, 140, but there ain't nothing
Yeah.
else at 140. Like, let's see, Josh Taylor and Prograis is the only thing, the only
Yeah,
thing left
yeah.
to see at
Yeah.
140, like, that we gonna
Hey,
care about.
I'm also interested as far as the World Boxing Super Series. I'm also interested in seeing a new
Yeah,
and Tete.
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to see that one too.
Yeah, and
Man,
that's
I
I
don't
got a
know
new
another
about
big
that.
fight.
I think Inoue is overrated. I think
Man.
yes,
That
he
dude is a
is.
beast.
Man, come on, man. He's a
That
beast.
dude is
And
a
why didn't he
beast.
stay his ass with the super flies then? Why didn't he stay
Yeah,
his ass up with the super flies? He ran. He ran from Ankahas. He ran from Rung Vasai. He ran from all them champions to go up to this weight division where there's nobody at. Zalani Tete. Come on, man. This guy already has 4 losses on his record. I mean, he's a nice little journeyman type champion, but he ain't nothing that special. Come on, man. I mean, Inoue is overrated, man. He ain't shit.
hey, Ozfella, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's just based on his performance. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go as far as to rank Nui or even put him as a contender or A class. It's not even that. It's purely just based on his recent performance. You know what I mean? You can't deny that. He has looked good. I mean, as far as where he goes.
Yeah. He's blasting out some of these guys out and whatnot in impressive fashion. But I can't look away
Hey,
from the fact that he ducked
503.
all
Hold
the
it down,
super
fella.
flies.
Bet. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I can't overlook the fact that he ducked all the best super flies like Rung Vasai. Rung Vasai wanted that work. Anka Haas from the Philippines is down there. You know what I mean? He didn't give that work to even Chocolatito. Come on, man. Like a new way. I gotta see him put in some. You know what I mean? Names, man. Before I give him any, they putting them on pound for pound lists and shit like that. Nah,
I
not
would
me.
I
I
don't know
wouldn't
nothing
I
about
wouldn't go
that.
that far.
Who's putting him on pound for pound list? I mean, who's doing that? Who's pound for
Yeah,
pound?
I haven't been hearing that, and I definitely wouldn't be putting his name on a pound for pound list.
No, man. I just see
But
he just looks nice, man. I don't know about
but
anything else.
but as to the eye, hey, I like what I've seen. Like you said with the recent fights, because I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really checking for him until the Super Series started, and once I
Mhm.
Yeah,
started
yeah,
watching that, then I was like, hold up, man, who is this dude? And I
yeah.
like what I see as a fan. He is aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's not nothing deeper than that.
Indeed, I just want to see him step up his opposition. and
Yeah.
quit ducking, you know what I mean? Quit ducking the real smoke, because there ain't no real smoke in this division right now. He should take this Muhammad Ali trophy back to Japan. It's easy words. Lane Tete, I mean, like I said, he's a decent, you know what I mean, mid-level fighter, but he's not on that level to really challenge Inoue.
Hey, let me ask y'all this, man, because I was listening to Trio Boxing Talk this morning, and Black Fight Fan said something that caught my attention. Okay, Pacquiao wanted to fight Mayweather in a rematch, but Mayweather said that he's not trying to give Pacquiao a rematch. He said that yesterday when he beat up the Asian dude or whatever. So it's rumored that he trying to get Khabib. He texting Khabib manager for a fight or whatever, but Pacquiao came out and said that if Mayweather don't fight, he will fight the winner of Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? The winner of that fight. What y'all think about that? Do y'all think Pacquiao want that smoke, man, with Spence or Mikey Garcia?
Let me answer that. I was actually listening to Trill Boxing Talk this morning, and I think, to me, is this smoke and mirrors coming out of Pacquiao, because we've heard this kind of talk before, even after he left Bob Arum and stuff like that. But I mean, if he wants that smoke, I mean, all he has to do is just, sign the contract or whatever, But if Spence gets offered that Pacquiao fight, I mean, you can't blame him for not taking it, though. I mean, if anyone took a contract facing against Manny Pacquiao, I mean, even though he's not what he used to be, I mean, his name cachet still holds some weight to me.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a bag that comes along with that fight.
There will be because again, he's had a great career facing against some of the best fighters of his time. Even though he still lost to Mayweather, people are still going to see him fight, even though he's at an advanced age.
You know what? I gotta salute Pacquiao for once. You know what I mean? I gotta salute Pacquiao, because you know what? Pacquiao was signed up. He's in training. He's in training camp, and he's signed up to fight Adrian Broner. Now, we could take it back 6 months. We could take it back a year, and we could probably remember people feeling that, Mayweather should be fighting Broner. But you know who's fighting Broner? Pacquiao. I mean, you know who's talking about fighting Mikey Garcia and Spence? Pacquiao. Where's Mayweather at? He's fighting little featherweight Asians that never been in the boxing ring before.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though, bro.
I'm not giving him no more credit. I'm giving Pacquiao all the credit right now.
Mayweather don't want to fight no boxers, bro. That's the obvious. He going after the big money fish. He trying to fight these guys like Khabib, McGregor, the Asian kid. He trying to get the money.
Man, I can't rate that. At all, man. I gotta salute. I gotta give my, salute to Pacquiao, because at least he's trying to pass the torch. At least, and if he's not, at least he's clout chasing. You know what I mean? Because Mayweather ain't even doing that.
But here's the problem, though. I mean, if we're saying that we got to give Pacquiao that kind of credit, though, why couldn't he do the same thing when it came to Terrence Crawford?
Because there's levels to this, man. You know what I mean? I think everyone knows, and even Pacquiao himself probably knows, that he's not on that level. I mean, let's not forget Pacquiao is around the same sort of age as Mayweather. I believe, how old is Pacquiao? Isn't he like 40 by now, or 41? Do you know what I mean?
I think he's like 39, 40. Yeah, they're relatively around the same age. That's why I salute Pacquiao. He's still in the sport, trying to fight the young gunners. What Floyd should be doing, you know what I mean? He in there. I mean, come on, man. That was a disgrace what he did on a couple nights ago or last night, whenever it was. You know what I mean? Against the 10 shins. Like, get out of here with that.
Mean, the sad thing about it.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Go on. All right. The sad thing about that whole tension situation is I hear a lot of people giving props to Mayweather. Mayweather doesn't get no kudos from me. People are talking about they're giving props because he got a quick, easy bag. But as far as I'm aware, that was supposed to be an exhibition fight, which was supposed to be just a demonstration of what Mayweather used to be and what tension is today. So it's just the exhibition. It's just almost like a sparring fight. So if it's supposed to be a sparring match, an exhibition bout, then why did Mayweather feel the need to knock him out within the first, minute and a half? Like he took that semi-serious. He took that semi-serious, and the reason why I say semi-serious is because he came in. You could see that he had visible amounts of fat on him. All right. But then when he was actually in the ring, he took it as serious.
One of them ones. Come on, bro. This man did not take nothing serious, man. You need to go back and watch the fight and watch that bitch in slow mo, man. That was straight WWE shit, man. That was all staged, all fixed.
Hey, that boy Mayweather did not take that fight seriously until Tension caught him with that left. And when Tension caught him with that left, and the crowd went, ooh. Then Mayweather was like, oh, okay. All right. It's like that, huh? Okay. Hey, take these.
Nah, man. Come on, man. Yeah, he took those. And you see the little hop, skipping, the jump he did when got knocked down and he tried to hop back up. Come on. That looked all too fake for me. All too fake for me.
Okay, let's go back to what we were discussing about previously, though. I do give Pacquiao some credit for at least stepping up to try to face against either Earl Spence or Mikey Garcia. But what got me thinking was that both Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford were both on top rank, and Bob Arum was trying to make that fight happen between Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao. The thing I have a problem with is why couldn't he decide to face against Terrence Crawford? Because they were both on the same stable at the time, and that fight could have been made, but it was because of guys like Freddie Roach and Pacquiao himself that didn't want the fight in the first place.
Yeah, I don't think it's any conspiracy whatsoever that Pacquiao probably didn't want that fight because he knew what time it is. And I think everyone on the panel and all true hardcore boxing fans know what that fight would end up looking like. Although I think it would be a very, very good fight, pretty entertaining fight, but there's just levels to this, man. Pacquiao is not he's not the Pacquiao that he was 10 years ago. And so, people, I don't think, yes, the fight could be made. Any fight could be made within a matter of 4 months, but I just don't think that would have been a fight because look, Pacquiao, he knows where he is in terms of his career. He's not trying to fight the Crawfords and the Spence and the real killers because his time's done. He's just here to fight good B-level fighters like Broner and Khan. That's his lane right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like Crawford.
But even if it's not his lane, his lane, his business lane is different than it was a couple years back when he was with Arum. Now he has a little bit more financial and business freedom to do. He can retain a little bit more of his money. As before, maybe the fights were harder to make because he knew he wasn't getting that bag like that. You know what I mean? Because Arum was going to split it up.
Yeah.
Now you with Heyman, it's a whole different story. Maybe he's a little bit more open to fight some of the young gunners, as when he was with Arum. I don't think I want to do that Lomachenko fight. I don't think I want to do that Crawford fight because the bag's not looking right.
But the money is there now. The money is there, though, bro. The money is there. That's what you got to understand. Broner is a payday. He could have fought any of these guys at welterweight. He chose Broner for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because Keith Thurman ain't no pay-per-view fight right now. Sean Porter is not pay-per-view. It's only two dudes that's pay-per-view at welterweight. That's Earl Spence and Broner. Whether we like it or not. You know what I'm saying? So I think I got to agree with you on that, fella. He going after the money. It's about the money right now. Yeah. And Spence is the biggest payday. He the biggest payday.
If Pacquiao does decide to go ahead and fight the winner of Mikey and Errol, which I'm gonna say it's gonna be Errol. So if he jumps in that ring with Errol, bro, that's a cash out all day long. That's gonna be the last time we see Manny Pacquiao. It's gonna be that fight right there, and he knows that. That's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow right there.
Yeah,
I can't even see that happening. If you see, I mean, the size difference alone, Pacquiao's got to be like 5'4", isn't he?
Yeah, like, about 5'5", 5'4", something like that.
I mean, the size difference alone, like, yeah. I don't think that.
How tall was Cotto when Pacquiao fought him?
Let me check it out.
I mean, it's not that much of a size difference. I mean, if Pacquiao wasn't that much smaller than Mayweather. Pacquiao's probably comparable to what Mikey Garcia is. Mikey Garcia ain't nothing but 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah,
In the day,
but
so
Spence is wide as well, though. Spence is wide. Do you know what I'm saying? Pacquiao's a small, or actually, he's a big Asian guy. But
Well, he ain't big. He just got big.
I
Them
mean,
steroids. Them
yeah.
steroids. Oh no, you got to think
Look
about it, bro.
at
How
you.
many?
Look at you.
No, I'm being honest, bro. How many flyweights you ever known go to welterweight?
have you seen the size of his head increase as well as he's gone
Oh,
up?
true indeed.
That boy head
But
the
at
size
least,
of a pit.
but
Yeah.
hey, what
Hey.
Pacquiao at least has like the mileage on him. Like he's felt the welter and the junior middleweight punches. You know what I mean? He's been in there with guys like Margarito.
Yeah, I know that, but what I'm
Mikey
saying is,
Garcia is a totally different animal. Like he don't got that experience like Pacquiao. So it's like, yeah, I think
Mikey just trying to be like Pacquiao, to be honest with you. Mikey on the way out the door too. What y'all got to realize is Mikey is on the way out the door. I know we want to see him fight Lomachenko or Terrence Crawford or somebody like that, but Mikey is looking for. Mikey didn't get those paychecks at Top Rank and ESPN. So now he's on the verge of retiring. Mikey want to retire and enjoy his time with his family and bring his son Django up to be a boxer like him and spend time training him and getting him ready. Mikey don't want to box for the rest of his life. I think Mikey, to be honest with you, might have maybe 2-3 more fights left in him, period, for his career before he retired.
3 or 4? Damn.
Yeah, I agree with
I
agree with that.
I could definitely, and especially
Bro,
you look at the
Mikey,
level of opposition he's trying to fight now, man. And
I wouldn't be surprised if Mikey retired after this Earl fight. Would you? Would anybody on this panel be surprised if Mikey retired after this Earl fight?
No.
And he's been
depends on how he lose, bro.
What would his record be like? What's his record right now?
Mikey is
38.
Mikey's 39.
Yeah,
he's 39. He's 39 fights and he's got 30 KOs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So if he's 39-1, I mean, that's to him, you be looking back like, that's respectable. Like retire, you know what I mean?
But he been out of the fight business for a long time, bro. He got to get it.
Mikey turned 31, and Mikey just turned 31, bro.
He done got like three different belts in different divisions.
Mikey,
he's a 3 or 4 time division champion, maybe a 3-time.
Did he get the belt at featherweight or not?
I can't remember.
He got a
I believe so.
He got a WBO. He got a WBO.
Okay.
WBO strap at featherweight.
Mikey was at featherweight, super feather, light,
lightweight,
welter, and welter. So he been in 5 different divisions. The only person did that is somebody like a Pacquiao. Well, Pacquiao was all the way at flyweight. Pacquiao was little in the motherfucker.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, Pacquiao was 8 divisions.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But just looking at it, yeah, man. If he was to retire after the Spence beat down, I mean, definitely respectable career.
Yeah, Mikey Garcia is a 5-division champion. I mean, is a 4-division champion, and if he get any kind of welterweight title, he'll be a 5-division champion.
Yeah, I mean, history won't remember him though.
History will remember.
I don't think so. I don't think people will say, "Oh, do you remember Mikey Garcia? How did he fight? Oh, he got beat up by Spence."
How many people remember Eric Morales?
Right.
But Eric Morales is still remembered in boxing history, especially as far as hardcores go.
Eric Morales is a Hall of Famer.
Exactly, but you don't hear his name come up like all the time. Mikey will be the same. Mikey gonna be a Hall of Famer, bro. Whether we like it or not, or we think he was just because the only reason is because you had Top Rank shelved him, bro. Top Rank shelved him. If he was with the PBC earlier and doing what he's doing, everybody would know who Mikey is, and Mikey would be a superstar.
Saying that, he has got Salido, Broner, Lipinets, Easter Jr. on his record. So people will remember him, but I think I don't know. I think he'll just be kind of like a passing comment. Oh yeah, there was this guy called Mikey Garcia.
It's not gonna be where his name gets thrown in the mix with Sugar Ray Leonard's and Hearns.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. He's not gonna
Mayweather's
like
and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's just gonna be people that were fans of Mikey Garcia at the time, or their dad was a fan of Mikey Garcia at the time, and you know what I'm saying, then his name will come up in the mix.
Yeah, like no one's gonna say, "Oh yeah, my pound for pound is Mikey Garcia. Did you see what he done in his career?" No one ain't saying that. But no, I don't think he'll be forgotten. But because he has had some
Mikey
some
has a
credible.
law. I'm gonna tell you something though. Mikey has a major Mexican fan base. As far as be honest with you, probably as far as Mexican star, Mikey probably is number 2, bro.
Yeah.
As far as Mexican stars right now, he's number 2. So him being forgotten, I don't see it because he's a major Mexican star, and that's why they putting this fight with him and Earl and down at Cowboy Stadium, because that's 100-seated stadium for football. This is going to be for boxing, so they're going to add way more seats, and I expect them to sell this stadium out.
Yeah, and if nothing else, man, he's sure going to be remembered in California. You know what I'm saying?
And Arizona.
Yeah, and Arizona. Yeah, man, he gonna
Texas
be. He gonna
too,
be
bro. Texas too. You can't forget. We got a lot of Mexicans down here, man.
He got a lot of fans in Texas, black and Mexican. Because I'm a Mikey fan. I'm a Mikey fan. If he wasn't fighting Earl Spence, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be betting against Mikey against nobody.
Yeah, I think Kyle Rifle likes him as well. He's a Mikey.
I keep it.
What happened, Rough House? You disappeared on me. Salute Scrapbook Boxing in the chat, man. Salute to you. Alex Santos, too. And Darnell Kirkland. What's up with it?
Yeah, man. Y'all better go subscribe to the homie Scrapbook, man. That boy is a boxing Google. You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy right there.
I'm definitely gonna be watching his videos from now on. Period.
I told y'all, bro, man. I'm telling y'all right now. Listening to Scrapbook sit there talking and about these old fights with his he got a series right now going on that is
the Forgotten Fisticuffs.
Yeah, the Forgotten Fisticuffs, the Museum of Forgotten Fisticuffs. And when I say they so interested, just sitting back listening to him talk about these boxers, and he's a great narrator. Bro, y'all need to go listen to him just talk.
Yeah,
it's like sitting down, listening to an OG and soaking up game.
Hey, one thing that I learned from those Forgotten Fisticuff series that that Scrap puts out, man. You see those newspaper clippings where it has the fighters' records, and all of it, and the opponents and all that, and then normally at the bottom of that with the fights, it'll have how the money was divvied up. You know what I'm saying? What the purse was, how much the venue costed. And I was like, that's crazy how they put all that out there in the public eye back then. Man, these promoters would have a heart attack right now today if you would have put the money out there, transparently and in plain sight like that. And nowadays.
Facts. Man, hey.
Yo, Mac, what's good, bro? Yo, I'm gonna jump right back on. I'm like doing something right now. I'm gonna jump right back on before the show ends.
All right, I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on that long.
Oh, you ain't? Oh, okay, okay. All
right. But jump back on if I'm still on. But I don't know how much long I'm gonna be on.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. But yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying, man, that just tripped me out to see that how they put all the financials out there for public access, in those newspaper articles and clippings after all the big fights. And man, that would never happen today. Never. Because these promoters and you know what I'm saying, and whoever got their hands so deep in the pot, and they don't want you to know how far into the pot they got their hands. So I just thought that was really interesting, and I would have never known that if it hadn't been for Scrapbook.
Scrap been in, that's what I'm saying. Y'all, if y'all haven't, make sure if y'all subscribe to me and you love the sport of boxing, you need to be subscribed to Scrapbook. Just hands down. Hands down. As a matter of fact, I got the link to Ack-Reacher's page in my description. Go hit that link and go subscribe to my boy Ack-Reacher. Get him over 100 to this week. It's Tuesday. He's at 77 right now. We need to get him over 100, period. Because Ack-Reacher is a boxer, and he's growing his page.
Mm-hmm.
He loves the sport just like we do, and he got great knowledge on the sport. And don't nobody know the 130 fighters better than him. He knows the ones y'all haven't even heard of. So man, go subscribe to Ack-Reacher today.
Yep.
But yeah.
And then you know, cats like us that just give our opinion based on a fan's viewership. You're gonna get it from both sides. You're gonna get it from a fan's point of view and a fighter's point of view when you rocking with that boy Ack. So hey, y'all go over there and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon.
Yeah. And smash the like button. Smash the like button. You musty mouth. Hey, in my black fight fan voice.
Yeah. Smash the like button right now.
I got 150 of y'all sitting here looking at me. Smash the like button.
Hey, we got 600 people in this hole. Smash the like button right now.
I know Black Fight fan watching because he commented a little while ago. Hey, Scrapbook. Hey, Scrapbook saying make sure y'all look out for Ringside Historians with him and Kurt Anderson and Retro Boxing. New channel coming soon. So when they come out, they're gonna be dropping a video once a week. Kurt told me, so make sure y'all sub to them because believe me, I'm gonna be sub, and I'm gonna be looking for that video like it's prime time and the episode of Martin for to come on, and I'm in high school. That's how I'm sitting in front of the TV on Thursdays. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait for the Arsenio Hall show back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Wait for Apollo like at 11 o'clock.
You know, for me, man, all I just need to do is just keep the door shut. Then make sure my phone on silent, and then just listen to them talk all day.
I swear to God.
Square business.
hey, I got it.
Hey, hold on. Talk about my boy. One of the ones said square business.
Yeah, he did.
Let me find out on rubbing off on you, man.
Oh shit!
Square business.
One of them ones.
Square business.
It took me a minute. I I'm like, hold on. Did I hear right?
Hey, where you at, man?
Yeah, I'm in London.
Okay.
London, mate. London, mate.
Yeah,
Bloody
There
London.
you go. Hey, take this American swag back with you and spread it around over there, bro.
Square business.
Square business.
Real though, like I'm picking up a lot of the Texas slang in particular, you know, because I'm rolling with my boy Stay Ready, you know, he's got that, he just comes out, so I pick up a little. And I started to say all this already, and people are looking at me like, what are you talking about? You mean already? Ready for
already?
What?
Yeah.
Is it go time? People trying to draw out wait, it's go time. No. It's just a little. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I'm kind of interested in what kind of swag them cats got over there in the UK, man. What y'all normally saying?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a PR machine like Hollywood, so I can understand it's kind of difficult to get a real representation of how we roll in the UK. But I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, where I come from in South London, actually, I'm not going to say that because I know them North London, East London, West London are going to get mad and be like, what's he talking about? No, imagine. But in London in general, we have a certain style and culture that's different to how they do things in Birmingham and Manchester, and Leeds and Sheffield and Liverpool. They've just got their own kind of thing. And even when we're talking to some of these people from Birmingham, I can't understand what they're saying. Like, if they're talking in their native tongue, I'm like, you need to slow down, speak clearly, speak the Queen's English because I can't hear what you're saying. And it's the same with like some of them people from Liverpool and stuff. So yeah, it depends on what part of the UK. I mean, if you're talking about London kind of sets the trend and leads the charge, because it's the melting pot. It's where everyone kind of wants to be. And most of the stuff that you see come out of the UK will start in one way or another with London. Whether you're talking about the music, the culture, the artists that we put out there. London isn't the UK, but it's kind of like it's the Mecca. It's kind of like the go-to. when it comes to the culture.
Hey, one of the ones I be listening to that boy Stormzy, man. He go hard, man. I like him.
Stormzy.
Yeah, man. I like that song, Big Up Your Boots. I like that shit, man. When he talking that shit, man.
Yeah. Stormzy's from South London as well. He lives not too far from me. There's a whole heap of artists. You got Krept and Conan. They're another one that you might like. They got a very kind of US friendly style. There's so many, man. There's so many. But yeah, they're doing their thing still. There's a film. If you guys have got Netflix, there's a film called Top Boy on Netflix, and if you watch that film, that's kind of a little bit of an insight into London crime and drama. And
that's the one where they was robbing and stuff, right? I think I seen that.
Yeah, all kind of madness. People getting killed, robbing, drugs, and all of that kind of stuff.
They be saying on the in it. Like every time they say something, they be like in it. I'll be like, God damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, we say that a lot. We say that a lot in London. Yeah, it's just because a lot of our culture comes from like we borrow from West Africa and the West Indies, in particularly Jamaica. So a lot of our words that we use, they're like bastardized Jamaican slang. So like we'll say things like, if I come in on the panel now, and this was a London panel, first thing I'd say is Wagwan peeps, what's going on? So Wagwan just means what's going on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, same thing in Canada. Yeah, Wagwan. Wag pop.
I understand. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all can talk Jamaican right now, and I understand everything you're saying. When you deal with Jamaican women, oh my God, especially when they get mad and they get to talking fast and jumbled up, you have to be able to pick. You gotta be able. I'm gonna tell you something. You got to be able to pick out what they saying, or you're gonna be sitting there looking crazy, and then and it ain't gonna do nothing but piss her off, and she gonna talk more shit, and it's gonna get more jumbled up, and you're gonna be even worse. And so you learn fast. You learn fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love Jamaican women, but they all crazy. But
I know you like your Jamaican women, boy.
Boy. I'm gonna get me another. I'm gonna get me another. I'm working on the island girl right now.
Hey man, be careful, man. We don't.
She ain't Jamaican. She actually from Barbados.
Yeah, that last Jamaican one that you was dealing with sounded a bit mad, so just be careful.
Who you telling? This one is from Barbados, but she grew up in New York, so I'm working on it right now.
Little Bayesian thing, okay?
Yeah, the Bayesians are kind of.
I love to hear those.
I ain't even asked all that yet.
Yeah, I love to hear the Jamaicans get together, man, and get to talking that patois. And I don't know what the hell they be saying, bro, but it sounds so fly. You know what I'm saying? And I just be sitting there amazed and stuff. I had a cat in the unit with me when I was active duty in the Army, named Richard Morgan, straight out of Jamaica. And then, after about a year, a female came to the company, and she wasn't from Jamaica, but she was from around that area, man. And they get together and they talk that patois. I just sit there and listen, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to Scrapbook or something, you know what I'm saying? Mouth wide open, just soaking it all in. I don't know what they were saying. You can catch like every 10th word, you know what I'm saying? But it sound fly.
Hey, Roughhouse, you know what's funny is I don't know how I honestly have no idea how you would take us from London, but if you was to come to London and you was to roll with me and my people, and we just take you around and you see how we do things, all you're gonna hear all day is a whole heap of Jamaican comments come out here and there, and then you're gonna hear some West African comments come in here and there. So like when you hear Oddfella say straight away, I know what he's talking about. You know, that's just kind of like a yeah. So but you see what it is that, like we use that, but like Jamaicans, we'll say things like you know what I mean? We're just saying all them kind of things there. So you'll hear all them kind of things like all
called a grunt man's language.
Yeah. You'll hear them little twangs and things come out, and then we just kind of twist it up. And but
Hey,
yeah.
So I come over to London. You got me, man. You gonna take me
I
around?
got you, man. I got you
Already.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
I don't know. Yeah, just let me know. I'll hook you up.
Hey, stay ready, man. Let's get these passports ready, bro.
Oh man, what you mean? My birthday, I'm going to Barbados. You think I ain't working on that right now? Y'all don't understand. Man, look, it's either Cayman Islands, Barbados, or I'm going to the Dominican Republic. Either way, I don't care. I'm gonna be sitting over there real nice.
I'm going to be y'all.
I might not. I might not come. No, I might. I might
DR's a
not.
problem.
I might not come back. See, y'all not even understanding. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I plan on going to Barbados for Carnival one day, and if I ever go down there and meet Rihanna or her little sister or somebody that look like Rihanna, I'm not coming back, bro. I'm not. I would say fuck. I would say fuck my job. I'll be a bartender for the rest of my life as long as I'm down there happy with living life.
Hey, stay ready. Don't forget, I want to get some of you fellas to come on my panel and just talk about some of your culture as well. I ain't forgotten about that, man. All this irony and square business, man. I want to get to the root cause, the etymological root of all of this, man. I want to explore this Texas culture.
Man,
we can talk about it.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna be on that. We're gonna be on that. One of the ones, you know what I'm talking about? Real shit.
Just like us saying, no, I'm talking about. Let me give you. You know how New York cats say, "Nah, I mean."
Yeah.
We, you know what I'm saying? We say, "No, I mean." You heard. Yeah, same thing. Like you heard.
Yeah.
And see, y'all say you heard. This is what we say. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's us. It's just like a little short. It's our version of some of the New York slang too.
Yeah, and
we kind of mix.
Hey, one of those things when you this might be a weird question, but what do you call your bathroom?
The what?
Bathroom, like what do you call it?
I know where you're going because this one caught me out when I was in New York. So just to clarify, so that we're on the same page, the bathroom or the bathroom, that's what you guys call the bathroom is what we call the toilet.
We say commode.
Hold on. I didn't even hear what one of the ones said. What did you say?
You call it a what?
Yeah. So what you guys generally call the bathroom? Yeah, we call it the toilet.
Yeah, we call it the toilet, but we just call the whole room the room and actually the device the toilet or the commode.
I ain't gonna lie. You
the washroom.
I ain't gonna lie, stay ready. You gotta tell them, bro. If you real down south country, man, we call that bitch the shitter. Hey man, you call it.
He ain't lying though. Hey man, where you sit at?
Yeah, we say that as well, but that's something that you would say among your people. Like it's a very crude. We'll say, what? Where's the shitter? You know what I mean? It's a very crude kind of with your boys kind of. You wouldn't say that like in the wider society, but like I was on the streets of New York and I just wanted someone to piss and I mentioned to this guy, where's the toilet? Where's the toilet? And he's looking at me strange like, I'm thinking, what are you looking at me strange like that? Where's the toilet, man? What am I speaking another language or something? He's like, the toilet? The toilet? I was like, yeah, man, the toilet, man, what happened to you? And he's like, oh, you mean the bathroom? I was like, oh, right, okay, yeah, the bathroom. Where's the bathroom, Reggie? And then, yeah, he was like, oh, yeah, the bathroom's there. So, yeah, I know yes, it's the same thing, but you kind of, yeah, we just say things a little bit different still.
But I understand when you say the toilet. It's all the same, man. It's all the same. You know.
So we also say things like how you guys are saying, you know what I mean, and in New York they have their own thing. So in London, generally speaking, we'll say, you understand what I'm saying? Like we'll kind of say it fast, and we don't really realize we're saying it, but it's kind of like it's the
you understand?
One of the ones. When
you
y'all greet people, y'all say "Wagwan."
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, what's going on?
We say we're shaking, my guy. That's what we say, really.
Yeah, so like as I was saying, like if I came onto the panel and this was a London panel, first thing I say is, "Wagwan, peeps, wagwan, what's going on? either Wagwan or what's going on. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's just like I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If you ever get into it with a Jamaican, the worst thing to say, really, you ain't got to be into it. The worst thing to ever say to him is "suck your mother."
Oh yeah.
Now,
Don't go there.
Go
Yeah,
suck
yeah,
your mother.
yeah.
yeah. You
If you
can't.
want to,
Pussy
hey,
That's
all.
fight.
if
That's
you
fight
want,
talk. That's
yeah,
fight talk.
if you ready to, you got to be ready to die in order to say
Go
that to a
suck your
Jamaican.
mama.
Yeah. There was a
Yeah,
famous incident in the UK, in the grime scene. There's a guy called Getz. He's a grime MC, and back in the day, he called out another grime MC, and he just come out of prison or whatnot. And on camera, I said, "Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? No, hold on. Hear what I'm saying? Listen, suck your mum." And when he said that, oh shit, it went down. It's kind of like an infamous moment. In like anyone that knows about grime would know about that moment when Gets said, "Suck your mum" to Stamina Man. Yeah, that's a serious kind of. I don't know what the equivalent in like New York or Texas would be, but yeah, you don't go around saying that freely around any Jamaicans or anyone in London. Nah, man, just leave that alone. Unless you're ready for war. Unless you're ready for war.
Say anything to somebody in New York. Everybody got a temper, man. They don't
Y'all
matter.
still say cuz?
They just gonna turn into a firecracker.
Hey, does anybody on the panel still say cuz?
yeah, we say "cuz" in
Yeah,
Texas.
cuz
Yeah.
That's regular conversation.
family.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, cuz, you know what I'm talking about? Cuz.
Hey, who just asked that?
Me and World Breaker was talking like that earlier. That was Battle Rifle. He's from
But
Florida.
that's a very South thing, isn't it?
Hey, y'all. Well, I got legendary Top Cat on the panel. One of my H-Town brethren.
Man, like the legendary Top Cat. A warm to your brethren. What's going down? Top Cat, where you there?
Peace, man. Peace to the panel. Peace to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate you. Stay ready. Shooting the link at.
Already. I always shoot you a link to the email you gave me.
I don't know how to work this shit, man. I'm new to it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, my nigga Rough House be trying to show me the ropes and shit.
Already.
Yeah, that's another brother from Texas as well, isn't it, Top Cat? You're
from the H.
He from Houston.
Yeah. Yo, that boy Top Cat, man, that's my block fam right there, man. You know what I'm saying? He be holding down the trap. I'll be holding down the house. Marlo and Tregs holding down the corner.
Oh,
the boy, main boxing biker holding down the streets.
Yeah, them guys there, they're from Texas. What's his name? What the boy name? Tex-X. Trey X, he's from Texas as well. Yeah.
Trey from I think he's from Dallas or right outside Dallas.
Yeah,
and Chris Rayner as well. Remember, Rayner, he's from Texas as well. That's
man, we thick up in this hole like a big booty ball. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, one of my people them from out there. Where you from? They from Shoreditch in South London.
Yeah. Oh, Shoreditch. Okay. Yeah. No, wait. When you say Shoreditch, yeah. Yeah, Shoreditch is that's like east. That's east of London. If they're from Shoreditch, then yeah, that'll be more east.
Yeah,
East London.
They had what's that shit called out there by Chelsea Square.
Chelsea. Oh snap, Chelsea. That's a rich area still. Chelsea's kind of like where some of your MPs, what you guys would call your senators, like a lot of the Senate. Yeah. That's a very
like
rich
Central
area.
Park, New York. That's what that shit remind me of. Like
out there. Yeah, Pierre Range Rovers. That's all you're gonna see down there. Range Rovers. That's all you're gonna see. We call it the Chelsea tractor. The car. Just everybody's got range. It's a status thing down there. But yeah, Chelsea. That's
Chelsea. One of them ones. Y'all say Bear and Pure.
What's that? Oh yeah, we say both. Still, we'll say Bear of them. There's Bear Feds on the case, or
yeah.
Or we'll say Pierre of them. So Bear is just like saying a lot, great, loads of. Like if we was to say, there was loads of police turned up at my door or something, we'll say Bear Feds come to the door, or Bear. I don't know why we say it, but it's just we've been saying
it. Bro, I don't know why we say Bear too. I mean, it's just like
I don't know.
Because it was pure. It was pure. Say pure everything. There's pure girls out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pure. again, it doesn't make sense. I don't know why we say pure. It comes from, you know what it is? It comes from the Caribbean. It comes from the the Jamaican patois. So we just kind of,
Yeah.
because a lot of our parents, you know what I mean, they speak patois. But where we're in England, you know what I mean, we kind of take some of that culture and then we mash it up with the British culture, and yeah, that's why we kind of talk the way that we talk. And the West African as well, like Ghanaian, Nigerian, Pidgin English, you know what I mean, all of that. So it can be a bit of a learning curve sometimes. But yeah.
Most def.
You know what's one of my, I was just thinking too though. The biggest pet peeve that I always have though is that when young dudes be sagging down their pants every time though when they was walking around the streets and stuff like that. I was like, dude, like, do you understand if you drop your pants down, people gonna see your junk, bro? Like, for real, man. Like, that's embarrassing to me, man. Like, one time I was like waiting up in the bus station there, and then some random dude just like walking around with all these big coats around him, and then he had his pants hanging down, like his belt undone and everything. I'm like, bro, like, dude, pull your pants up, bro. Like, for real, man. Because I used to do that stuff when I was a youngster, though, because I thought, hey, it's a popular thing. Why don't I do it? And it's like, bro, what's the point of doing that, man? And then after that, I just bought like I would buy pants that are like way down, like right below my kneecap, but I always kept my belt up, bro. Like, no girl wants to see my boxers. Get out of here.
Hey, but you know what it is as well? It's like,
hold on real quick. Hey, British true boxing fan asks, that Charlie Brown boxing? No, this is one of them ones, my brother.
Oh no, what he's talking
one of them
about,
ones, media.
Yeah, no, what he's talking about there is there's a guy called Charlie Brown, right?
Yeah.
And me and him, we sound very similar, so people always get us confused. He's a cool brother. I ain't got no problems with him. He ain't got no problems with me. But yeah, if you ever see anyone say, "Oh, is that Charlie Brown?" They get us confused because we sound very, very much alike. So some people just get us confused. So he's cool though. I don't know who that
from the same area.
No, do you know what's funny is he's from West and I'm from South, so we're not even from the same area. But
I tell y'all what, everybody that's in my chat need to go subscribe to my bro, one of them ones, because he's only got 21 subscribers and he needs to get over that 100 too. He needs to get over that 100 too, ASAP.
Yeah.
Real
we
talk.
need to get him over the 100, and we need to get Ack over the 100.
Real talk.
Yeah. No,
I'm for until they over 100. I'm putting the links to their channel in my description, both of them.
Yeah,
if you following me, y'all need to go follow them cats.
And I'm definitely
at 80 subscribers, so we need 20 more subscribers this week to get him over the 100 more. And while y'all in the building, smash the like button. Smash the like button right now. Smash it.
Smash the like button, you dirty mouth, dusty hoe. Smash the like button, man.
I want everyone to know that I'm definitely gonna bring.
Damn, man, I'm so tired. You always ain't smashing that damn like button. That's how Black Fight Fan TV talk.
Hey, I want all the people them to know as well that I'm gonna be doing this Texas thing. It's no joke. I'm gonna be doing this Texas link up, and I'm gonna get some of you guys to come on. But also, I'm gonna do a New York one as well. So yeah, my boy Ack, I haven't spoken to him about yet, but I'm sure he'll be down with it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a New York.
Of course.
Just to link up. So yeah, so all my British people can just hear, a different dynamic, and we can just celebrate the culture and all of that. So
yeah, man.
That's
Salute,
cool,
hey,
man.
salute to BFTV for jumping in the chat, man.
BFTB, the troll killer.
Best fight, the best.
Troll killer.
Get the shovels out.
What'd you say, BFTV?
I said salute, family. Salute.
Always, man. Always.
BFTB in the building. Oh, there he is. Okay, all right. Salute, my brother.
Yeah, man.
So you,
I see you roasting them
You put Kiwi Box in the graveyard. Best fight, the best.
Yeah, you already know, dog.
Hey, you was turned up on that though.
Hey, True Snowflake just said what Boxing Fan said yesterday. He said, y'all smash the like button, you Whataburger smelling hoe. Hey, Black Fight Fan killed me yesterday when he said this.
Man, you need to get Black Fight Fan TV up in this thing, man. I mean, his lines are just legendary.
Oh, I have. He'd been in the panel before.
Yeah.
I get him back on her again. He was in the chat earlier. I sent him a link, but he probably at work.
Probably. Most likely we'll see him around in the morning though. It's like, get over here, you crusty hoes. Smash the like button right now.
yeah.
I like it when he used the word hoe every time, bro. It's hilarious.
Yeah, see, that's another thing that I want to explore when we do this Texas thing, like this whole thing, because the first time I heard that was from Black Fight Fan, and I just thought, oh, that's a bit odd. Why is he saying that? And then when I realized he kept on saying, I thought, oh, that's not him just saying it on a one-off occasion. That's in his vocabulary. That's in his psyche. So that must be a Texas thing.
That's our dialect. We say that. Because you missed the conversation yesterday when you got on too late. Yesterday, CB asked about it, and we had to tell him it's a dialect thing. You know, it's a whole is a person, place, or thing. Like me and 503 could have a conversation right now and use the word whole every other word, and we understand exactly what we talking about, and y'all wouldn't know what the hell we was talking about.
And the other thing too is this though. Black Fight Fan TV and also Stay Ready. They from the South though, bro. I mean, that's part of their slang. That's how they communicate. So when
503 too.
That goes on in the Midwest though too.
Yeah,
I know a lot of my family's from Detroit, and they don't use hoe as much, but I know they use bitch up in this bitch for everything. You know what I mean?
You know what?
used to say that
I
though.
talked to a chick from Detroit, and she actually told me I think it was her baby daddy or somebody sent her something talking about you my little bitch and something like that. And I was finna go off. He said, no, that's just how they talk in Detroit. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, no, I'm ready to. That word to me is fighting words, especially going to a female. But she said that's just how they talk in Detroit, and I'm like, man, but nobody be talking to me like that.
Too, though. I mean, in Minneapolis though, too, though, when we talk like that, we say motherfuckers. What's up, motherfucker? How you doing, man? Like, you gonna be saying them shit up in this motherfucker, bro? I mean, like, we use that.
That's my favorite word. That's my favorite word.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I've not visited Detroit though, but it's like, yeah, I know, I understand that kind of dialect because we from the Midwest. Because I'm from the Midwest too, so you know, our word in Minnesota is we use like motherfucker. That's what we use.
Bro, I swear, Michigan probably has some of the best cussers in America. I'll stand by that. Michigan folk got some of the best cussers in America.
True, yeah.
Oh no, man.
And one thing that I know is because I was born in Rockford, Illinois, but like all of my people were down in Arkansas. It's like there's a direct line from the Midwest to the deep South, to the dirty. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like everybody that's up there now, their roots are from somewhere in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So every summer I would go stay with my grandmother in Arkansas, and I would get all the slang, you know what I'm saying, all the down south terminology, all the sayings and all of that. And then when I go back up north, everybody be like, man, you talk funny. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what you talk about? What it do? What is that? What do? You know? And but yeah.
I got you. Because I thought that was a global US thing, right? But that's what. So when people say what it do, like what is that? Is that a South thing? Yeah, that's not like they don't really say that in the North.
No, not a whole lot.
They say that I say it in the North. Shit.
I mean, I do, but that's only because of
what it. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I say it, and I was one of the peoples I think that kind of took it up north because I was hearing it from all my peoples in Arkansas, and they was getting it from their peoples and partners down in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I was just about to say that's where I first heard it. What it do, like around the time Paul Wall.
What it do exactly? Paul Wall, I legitimized it for me. You know what I mean?
We were saying it way
before that, bro.
Yeah,
man, I'm talking about like back in the 80s, man. I had older uncles and cousins and stuff talking about what he do, you know.
Hey, I
I noticed that you use a particular word, and me and my cousin and my brother, we grew up together, and we use this word a lot. It's actually funny because a lot of we make fun of each other for saying it, but we don't do it no more because we do it so much. We say "bruh" a lot. We'll be
bruh.
like, "What, bruh?"
Yeah.
Like, come on, bruh.
Now,
We did not stop saying
Luke,
that.
now that's Midwest right there. That's
hold on.
Midwest.
It's
Yo, what it
Florida
do?
too.
Bruh.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
What up,
bruh's
bro?
Midwest.
What's up, bro? You
But
know
you
what I'm
gotta,
saying?
bruh, as Plies made that famous, but that's New York. Cause when I went down there to visit my cousin, them, oh my God, I got tired of hearing that shit when I was on the goddamn in Jacksonville, where y'all little clubs at on the beach, that little strip. Oh damn! Now that was a rapture.
Damn,
Yeah,
everybody
see,
fell out.
oh snap, everyone's just been taken up.
Yeah.
1,000 skirts.
The rapture hit. They go battle rifle.
Yeah, we say
Corner Girl 66 they say that in Alabama as well. Hey, salute to you, Corner Girl.
yeah, we say brother. We'll say the equivalent of bra. We'll say brother, brother or brother, which is kind of like short for brethren, which is like a warped version of saying brethren, which is like an old English term for friend or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So we'll say brother.
Brethren, yeah.
I
We'll
ain't
say
gonna lie. The
well,
first
brother.
time I heard like bro, just like a lot of motherfuckers just using it. Cause back in the game, if you were saying bro 9 times out of 10, in Houston, you saying bro 9 times out of 10, you was a blood. And 2012, when I was locked up, that's when I first started hearing niggas coming in. They were saying that shit, and I was like, I know the nigga just told me not a blood, but this nigga keep saying bro. You feel me? But when I got out, you know what I'm saying? It was just like everybody was saying that shit. But that was around 2012 when I first just started hearing everybody saying this shit like that.
Hey, where did broski come from? Where the fuck did broski come from? I remember this.
Like
I remember
shit
5 years back. I remember 5 years back. This other black dude called me broski, and I got mad at him because I thought I'm like, yo, like who you calling broski, dog? Like, because I only heard that shit. I thought it was like some type of white term, like some surfer shit. You know what I mean? Like broski. You know what I mean? That type of shit. And I'm like, nah, man, you don't be calling me no broski. And now I'm hearing all these like, yo, these new wave kids using that word, like using it like it's nothing.
Man, look, let me tell y'all something.
I think that's a reckless term. I think Rock uses it. I'm not sure, but I think a lot of wrestlers use that term. I'm trying to figure out which wrestler uses it though.
Man, I'm not saying too much of nothing these new kids say.
Yeah, that's that skinny jeans culture, man.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
man.
Yeah,
Hey,
what's
right,
going
man,
down,
Battle
bro?
Rifle, you be having them skinny jeans on over there.
Oh man, hey, you know what it is? Yeah, you see in London, we we used to wear something called fitted jeans, right? Which is like I can't explain it. It's more like an Italian style where the jeans is not baggy. Like okay, around the time when in New York they were wearing a lot of the baggy jeans and the long white tees, we were wearing fitted clothes because we had a big music scene out here. And it was all about how you look and how you dress and the garment. Well, we say garms, which is just short for garments. The garms that you're wearing, and we used to wear fitted jeans, so you had to come nice. It'd have to be Moschino, Versace, or something like a name brand, something like that. But the skinny jeans thing, I could swear it started in London because all of us overnight you started to see these white boys in these super tight skinny jeans, and you're seeing these like slightly overweight white guys wearing these legging style jeans, and you're thinking, oh, what's going on here? Do you know what I mean? They kind of took the style we used to have and they just went all the way left with it. They went all the way left with it, and it just looks weird. And yeah, you're just seeing it everywhere now. You're seeing it everywhere.
Hey, Lil Wayne made that shit popular in the States though.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Lil Wayne. Yeah.
They killed me, man. And going back to kind of what Abel was saying about these cats with these skinny jeans, man, and they sagging their jeans, and what killing me, bro, is if they pull them jeans up around their waist, the legs of them would only touch their calves. You know what I'm saying? And I be like nigga.
Yeah, they be looking like capris, dog.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, hold up, man. What's the purpose of buying pants that that won't go all the way down to your shoes. Nigga, you should just bought some shorts. If that's what it is, you know what I'm saying?
I
And
always
then
buy.
you gonna sag them down to your hamstrings.
Right. You see that skinny jeans thing in the UK? You'll very rarely see brothers doing that. It's purely a middle class white boy thing. You'll very rarely see any brother walking around in that kind of skinny jeans thing, unless it's like one of these kind of these funky new age ones that's like you know, they're on that Kanye thing, you know, that all that alternative. Oh, I'm just gonna be different. I'm just gonna be different. I'm gonna wear a flipping what do you call it? One of those one piece type things, but it's like you got the braces.
Yeah. The
what
jumpers,
do you guys call it?
the jumpers,
yeah, the rompers, yeah, all of that nonsense.
Yeah, I didn't understand
what do we classifying as skinny jeans though?
Well, basically,
I mean, because my jeans are tailored. Like I still fuck with the Balmains and the Versace's.
Hold on. Well, let me say this because I'm a bigger guy, but I'm not like just big. But I wear fitted jeans. I don't wear skinny.
That's different.
My jeans ain't tight or none of that. But
because
fitted jeans are for you because my suits are tailored. You know what I'm saying? So that's fitted. You know what I'm saying? Not skinny. Skinny is skin tight. Like you can, if I can count the change in your back pocket, your pants are too tight.
Hey, look at it. On the cool now, they putting the skinny on the pants, so a motherfucker know if they getting skinny or not. You know what I'm saying? That bitch got skinny on it.
Yeah, for real. You wear tights, bro. That's what you wear.
Skinny jeans.
Yeah, and the thing to get me, man, the thing to get me is like when I was coming, I'm 45, bro. So like when I was coming up in the 80s and you know what I'm saying, my early 20-year-old years in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? There was a distinct difference between male fashion and female fashion. But nowadays it seemed like these dudes and these chicks can go shopping in the same store in the same section.
Yeah,
and pull out the same thing.
Bro,
indeed.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I was in, hold on. Last year I was in Forever 21 with the chick I was with at the time. When I saw regular dudes in there looking through jeans, I knew it was a problem. I'm not even joking. I'm talking about these are dudes having a conversation, like gangster like conversation. So I know, you know, I'm looking at them like, nah, y'all bullshitting me. Y'all finding some pants for your girl, but when they putting them up to them, looking at them, like I'm like, man, I got to get out this store. I'm like, you do what you do. I'm finna go over here. Come find me or call me afterwards because I don't even feel right because something ain't right with these cats because they over here having a real live conversation, but I don't hear it. You know, you. I'm trying to be politically correct as much as possible here because I'm trying not to get my channel flagged. But I'm finna have to just, you know, when somebody's, you know what I'm saying, when somebody got a sassy talk. You know what I'm saying? All right, you know that. They didn't. They talk like we talking right now, but looking at women pants to put on. Like that bothered me.
Hey, do you know what's funny is when I was in New York, the New York brothers, they didn't understand our kind of swag because we wear fitted clothes. Like our clothes are just balanced on your body. It's not too baggy. It's not too tight. It's fitted. It is what it is, right? And the New York brothers, they'd be getting on us. They'd be like, nigga, I know you ain't talking with your skinny ass jeans and shit. It's like, nah, man, this thing because their swag was
out here, but we like try to have it like baggy though. Like we try to make
everybody I mean, when we was coming up, I remember when I was in school, my dad or my mom would buy me clothes. Everybody was on a jagged edge. Everybody would wear super baggy clothes like Sean John, Fat Form, Mark Echo. I mean, I remember one time
started the skinny trend before anybody else did. They started making their clothes a little smaller.
Only thing
I ever think about it
is dudes wearing the Uggs, man. I can't get with that.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a new one to
Hey,
me.
Egg, then they got some fur on the back of the hoes with it.
I've never seen that in my life.
What, dudes wearing Uggs?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Never seen that?
Nah,
Oh,
nah.
wow. Yeah.
Man,
See
I
that?
seen a nigga
You
in
see
some
that
pink
goofball shit all around in America.
What with
Nigga had some
the
pink Uggs on.
with the skinny jeans?
I ain't never wore a pair of
Uggs and skinny jeans. That's crazy, man.
Hey, see, one of the ones they call them hoes European cut here. That's what they was calling them back in the game. You feel me? Hey, that's them
Yeah.
slim joints. You feel
That's
me?
real
That's them
talk.
slim joints. It was this little female, man. I was trying to bag her, man. She worked on 1960. I was going to a job like damn near every other night. This bitch was bad. She was from Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. So I'm pressing her. Boom, boom, boom. Then she said, "Hey, check it out. My people them coming down here from Omaha. I want you to meet them. If they say it's cool, then I can fuck with you." So I had went to Giorgio's at Greenspoint Mall, and this little bitch named, this little female up there that work up there, she came and she was like, I said, "Hey man, I got this little play, man. You gotta put me something together. I'm trying to win this little female." Man, she put me in some motherfucking European cut. I said, "Man, these hoes too tight." She said, "Nah, I'm telling you, that's you." You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want them hoes. That bitch say, "You look nice." I want them bitch. You know what I'm saying? European cut.
Now hold on. I want y'all to understand something here. I want y'all to understand. If y'all go back and listen to what he was saying, he said "hoe" about 30 times. And
Yeah,
nobody
I heard him.
And y'all understood the whole conversation. That's how we talk, man.
Oh, I'm accustomed to it, man. I'm accustomed to it, man. You know what I mean? I've done listen to Black Fight Fan enough, so I understand.
Now one person I just couldn't get behind. You know, I know people country, and I talk to a whole bunch of country people, because like I literally go to church where people will say "amen" like a billion times in one sentence. So I know country people. So like I think there was this one like when I first seen Hustle and Flow, I could not stand Terrence Howard accent. I was like,
But hold on, Terrence Howard talk like that and everything. You ain't realized that yet.
I know how Terrence Howard talk, but I think in that one he would just it didn't.
He was a little bit extra. He was a little bit extra.
It didn't come off as it didn't come out.
Hey man, look here, man. You gonna
Yeah.
say what?
Hey man,
hold on, skinny man.
Hold on.
Skinny man.
Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Put your hands on this wheel here.
Where's that accent needed to? You know that whole, "Hey man."
Who in control here, man?
Where is that? Was that a Florida thing or what? What is that? That whole Terrence Howard kind
Nah,
of.
that was Memphis.
Nah, he's trying to be Midwest.
Yeah, that's South Memphis, bro. That ain't
that's Memphis. Yeah. I'm actually about 3.5 hours from there.
Hey, hold on, and people in Memphis don't talk like that. Like, so I don't even understand why they even put that in the movie.
Yeah.
Skinny man.
Yeah.
What's up, skinny man?
They didn't get that right.
Yeah, they didn't because they do not talk like that.
Well, that's what I hate about 8 Mile, bro.
And I be
that 8 Mile. I hate that movie, man. Nobody sounds like they from Detroit in 8 Mile.
No, they don't.
Not one person.
But hold on, Rough House. You say you from Illinois, right?
Yeah.
Terrence Howard from Illinois, but Terrence Howard, like the way he talk, sound like he's from Alabama or Mississippi.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, he does.
I thought Terrence Howard was from Cleveland.
Terrence Howard's from Chicago.
And that's crazy, man, because like all my family that live in Chicago, man, like you said, they don't sound nothing like that. They say Joe after
Joe.
Everything.
Yo,
what up, Joe? You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, that's my Joe right there. You know what I'm saying? Me and Joe, we was down at the spot, you know what I'm saying, with this little blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Joe.
Growing up listening to Twister and the Speed Nine Monsters and Do or Die, I learned y'all whole slang because that was one of my favorite rappers.
Hey, they say
psychodrama. Yeah.
Goofy.
Yeah. That's just like, I bet y'all wouldn't believe Randy Moss is from Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia.
Nigga country than a motherfucker.
Hey, bro, I ain't never met nobody from West Virginia that sound like Randy Moss. Randy Moss sound like he's from down here. He sound like he's from South Texas.
That nigga backwood way down yonder country.
Yeah.
Hey, what about that Erd? That you heard me and heard.
That Louisiana. You heard me? That Louisiana. You heard me?
Yeah.
You heard me, baby?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. First time I
Louisiana got their own culture.
Yeah, they do. Hey,
all parts of Louisiana.
The first time I ever went down to Louisiana, man, I was doggone it, man. Hey, my bad, man. My dog knocked my phone off the table.
Hey, salute to Stormy B Man in the chat and KO and Ronald Finkley. Main event more is in the building.
Great. Salute Ronald Finkley, man. Always comes through.
Yeah, he's the shooter supreme. Yeah, but the first time I went to New Orleans, and I'm talking to the people down there, and I couldn't understand nothing they were saying. All I could pick out was like blah 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 blah. You heard blah 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 blah, blah baby. You know what I'm saying? Blah 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 blah. You dig? And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is y'all talking about, man? But yeah,
so
man,
you got to get used to. See, I'm gonna tell you something. If you think New Orleans talk bad, go to deep South Alabama. Not where. Hold on. In deep South Mississippi, not where Deontay Wilder from. Go down in the bayous in that area, and Florida too. In Florida too. I promise you, you won't understand shit. You hold on. Y'all ever watch King of the Hill and y'all remember Boomhauer?
Yeah.
That's how bad they talk down there. And I'm not even joking. No, I'm not joking. Those dudes on Duck Dynasty, that's how they talk for real in the South. In South Mississippi, South Alabama, and parts of Florida. In parts of Florida, it's real bad. Like it's like that. It's that Creole Cajun and country, but it's so bad. Man.
But you know them really the same. Them the same people. That's why they had that same dialect. Florida all the way to Louisiana, all of that shit was their own country. That shit was the Caribbeans back in the game. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Jackson went down there and got that land.
Well, I'm telling you, people in Florida, when I say we're on a whole nother level, because it's just some people like I try to hang with, and I just can't understand what they say. I mean, of course, I know what they saying because I lived here long enough, but at the same time, they be like, you know, little baby dropped me off at the crib, you did, you know, and you feel me and stuff like that, and I'd be like, all right, I got you, bro. But I remember one time I was having a conversation with a friend who was like, he was at school, and he said he got mad at the teacher, so he snapped on her, and then the teacher said, go to this other teacher's classroom, and then he tried to explain to the teacher. He was like, basically the teacher made him mad. He was like, you feel me? And then the teacher was like, see, I don't understand you guys new age slang. If I say you feel me, and if you say you feel me, I say yes, does that mean I'm gay? And it was like, nah, that's not what I mean, bro. That's not what I mean. Something like that.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you another spot, bro, that's got its own, you know what I'm saying, own dialect and own language, basically. Have y'all ever come across anybody from that South Carolina area and they call them Geechee?
Yeah. Yeah,
man.
But you got hold on. You got to understand those Geechee. That's actually a actual people, a tribe from Nigeria.
Yeah,
that was a group of slaves that was on the Geechee Islands.
Yeah,
that's
right,
man. You got to understand that history because that's actually some good Black history that you would love to read about in those Geechee people.
Yeah,
Charlemagne the God is Geechee.
Yeah, bro. But when I tell you understanding them,
I ain't know that.
Bro, that's a whole different level right there, man. You got to have a trained ear to be able to understand them.
Yeah, they got their own language.
North Carolina.
That's like trying to understand a Haitian.
Yeah,
I can understand a Jamaican before I can understand a Haitian. Haitians talk English and French at the same time.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
I don't understand that to save my. How do you talk two different? That's like I understand like the Spaniards because you got Spanglish here in Texas, but French and English, like you sitting there having a whole conversation, then it's like you hear English words, but then you hear French, and then you hear something totally out the blue from all of it, and I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? Is they for the kill? Is they for the fuck somebody up? Like, do I need to move?
Them Asians, they've got a very rich history. In terms of like imperialism and because they whooped everyone's ass. They whooped the British, the Spanish, and the French. You know, at the height of their power. So yeah, the Haitians, man, they've got a lot of cultural influences from all over, as well as their own uniquely developed culture as well. So and I heard that a lot of the Haitians, they're in New Orleans. I think a lot of them are in New Orleans.
Yeah, man.
There are also a lot of them in Montreal.
Florida too.
because
Yeah, Florida.
being Haitian is close ties to French with
Yeah,
the
that's
French
right.
linguistics. They like to emigrate to Quebec, and a lot of
Yeah,
them are up in Montreal.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because you
true.
know they used to own all that going up there. You
Hey
know they
man,
won all this shit through war.
it's a bunch of fine Haitian women too.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's why you see fighters like Jean Pascal, Adonis Stevenson. I mean, they both got Haitian descent and both emigrated to Montreal. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's a
I was gonna
huge.
say,
even
we forgot
you know
about your man
Marlo.
Jermaine.
Yeah, Bermain Saverne is Haitian.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. You know Marlo from The
Yeah,
Wire. He's
my boy
Haitian as
from New
well.
York, Richard Hitchinson. He's Haitian too.
Yeah, Andre Berto too, huh?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Andre Berto.
yep, right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he
Marlo, you know
Haitian.
the guy that played Marlo, the
Matter
character
of
of The
fact,
Wire. He's Haitian.
matter of
Yeah,
fact, a battle rifle knew that, right? Battle rifle, you knew
yeah.
Andre Berto was Haitian.
Yeah, he from Florida, yeah.
Yeah, I knew your Andre Boyle was Haitian. I remember seeing the Haitian flag.
I
He
mean,
he look
because
he look
he's a Florida boy though.
he look Haitian because a lot of Haitians rock that low cut and they have like this like certain type of
Yeah, I know you got
hair.
mad Haitians out there in Florida. There's a lot of
Hey,
Haitians
hey,
too.
Battle Rifle. I heard that the Haitians in Florida, they're on some next level when it comes to the gangsterism and then that whole low life crime life. I heard that they're on some like they're
Kodak
on some
Black.
I
in
mean, to be
Florida.
honest, I try to just like distance myself from like the gangs and stuff,
Hey,
but
hey,
it's
hold on. I got some news to announce real quick, and this is some good news. Um, Marcellus Wilder will be fighting January 26th on the Keith Thurman and Lopez undercard.
That's what's up.
Oh
So
man,
that's
speaking of Florida battle rifle.
but yeah, it ain't
Sometime.
even talking. I don't care about Keith Thurman, but it's the fact that Marcellus Wilder is dead. Man, y'all don't understand. Hey, y'all have been watching. He just fought December 1st, and he's fighting again a month later. Like, dude is really pushing his career out, man.
I ain't gonna front.
Marcel,
That's how I want to do it, man. Word. I feel the homie. Word. Yo.
you trying to do it like Mike Tyson had like 12 fights in 1 year.
Yeah, I don't care. Why not? Fuck it.
yeah, man.
Excuse my language, man.
You okay, man? But dude is 3-0 with 2 knockouts, and he's looking good right now. The last fight he had, he went the distance, but he beat the hell out that dude. And I'm looking
I
forward to
didn't
his
even get
next
to watch him yet, Mac.
because you gotta find those videos because he be on YouTube and be on the undercards. People post them, they don't stay up long, but you gotta catch them. But yeah,
I've been trying to watch him too because they told me he got that power. He said I got the same mama, same daddy as Wilder, so he feel like he got that power too. He,
Yeah,
yeah.
as I call it on my channel, that death magic.
I think he's got a bit of Nigerian in him as well.
Nah, they
That
got
way.
Nigerian in them. That's
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
a theory. So do I.
Here,
Marcellus look just like
I'm, I'm gonna
yeah,
send you some of these. I'm gonna send you some
Yeah,
of these
you also
videos.
got that Cuban in you as well, man.
And see,
Yeah, that's in my daddy's side.
everybody got but what
I'm,
about
I'm,
the
I'm gonna send you
Marcellus?
some of these clips to his videos too.
Yeah, send it to me on the Hangout because I haven't even got to watch him yet once. And when he was supposed to fight, the crazy thing about it is I was supposed to watch it, but I didn't get to see a video. I was looking all over for it, but like you said, they probably took it right down.
Yeah, it's his very first fight is still on YouTube, but the other one's not. So it is what it is.
Hey, Marcellus looked exactly like Deontay Wilder. I knew exactly who he was. And that's,
What I like
bro,
about him, he a little bit more crazier though. he be
he
ready.
do. Yeah, he
No,
do look
because
like
he don't
Hey,
care. That's the problem. When you
He the
in Mar-
silent guy.
in Marcellus the one that slapped Dominic Brazil.
yep.
What y'all say down there down south? He slapped the cowboy piss out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
man. If me and my brother were to box, bro, you wouldn't know we brothers because we don't look alike. And we got the same mama and same daddy.
Me and my brother, I don't look like none of my siblings. Not one of them, bro. I got 4 sisters
You
and 2
know,
brothers.
sometimes kids take their own features on.
I look like my grandfather. I'm the
Oh,
only
and
one that look like
boy,
my
sometimes
grandfather.
that happens.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, true
crazy.
indeed.
It's crazy because like I look like my mama's dad, but in the family, I got a lot of family members that are how do I say it? They jealous because my grandfather raised me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was with him from the age of 2 up. Like I didn't want nobody messing with me or
Almost
nothing. The only person I wanted to, it was only two people that I wanted to be around. That was my mama or my grandpa. I didn't care about nobody else. And I throw a fit if anybody else tried to come get me or tried to pick me up or anything. Like my mom, they tell me those stories to this day. I laugh about it, but hey,
so.
it is what
Mac,
it
you
is.
was the favorite. You was the spoiled one.
From my grandpa, yeah, because shit, I didn't have all I had was my mama growing up and my grandfather. That was it. I didn't have nobody else around, and my mama worked so much that my grandfather had me. I spent so much time with him. So and my grandfather had literally. I own the land I own my grandfather's land. That's what's crazy. 3 acres, but he had an acre of land that was he garden that he grew everything on it. When I say everything, I mean everything. My grandfather was a sharecropper. He even grew cotton. My grandfather had his hens. He had mules, cows, horses, dogs. You know, we was just it was really just being out in the country. He bought me my first gun at the age of 5, and I was out shooting guns, going hunting with my grandfather at a young age. So y'all see why I'd want to be out there with him all the time. You know what I'm saying? And shit. That's why I
That's
get
that
my
country life right there.
what? And then I had 4 wheelers and dirt bike. Well, I had a dirt bike. I tore that up trying to. It's a creek that runs through my grandfather's land that goes straight to the lake, and it's about. I say that creek is about 6 foot. No, it's probably a little wider than that, maybe about 10 feet wide. I used to jump the creek. Well, I jumped it one time. I took off too quick, and I I jumped too early, and I landed on the front wheel, and it wobbled, and I ran into a tree.
Oh my God, man, that's
Took
my
my dirt bike
fear.
up. Huh?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, in New York, there's a lot of dudes that be riding, and I be wanting to ride with them, you heard? But it just be like I'm just scared that I'm gonna have that Felix Verdejo effect, cause that's what really messed him up. He got on a
Yeah.
motorcycle out there in Puerto Rico, and he messed his leg up and all of that. Then he got knocked out by an Uber. You know, I forgot his name. I ain't gonna front, but son, he wasn't supposed to be Felix Verdejo. But Felix Verdejo wasn't really listening. I heard he was living the wildlife out there in Puerto Rico with an intern belt. How you living the wildlife with an intern belt, bro?
Mhm.
Full title. Then be I could, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't
That's
even
what I'm
say
saying. The child needs to get rid of that interim belt, bro.
Yeah, he need to go after the IBF title.
he should have gave that to his mom or something. He shouldn't even be walking around with that.
Hey y'all, it's 6:55. I've been on here longer than I was supposed to because I've been supposed to get out. But y'all know 78 coming on at 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting everybody last words, man. I'm gonna start off legendary top cat. This your first time on the panel, man. I appreciate you for coming on. Hey, go and give us your last words, bro.
Oh man, appreciate you, man. That's real, man. Like I say, shout out to the chat, man. Everybody in the chat, peace to everybody on the panel, man. It was a cool little bill right here, man. I cut for it, man. But
Yeah.
you can, yeah, that's real, man.
Man,
But
tell them how they can
build these,
follow you.
oh yeah, man. I'm right here on YouTube, man. Legendary Top Cat, man. You can dig these blues, puzzle these clues. You can choose, lose, or you can stay confused. Want some cool boxing news? Click that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. It's King Legendary Top Cat. Somebody one.
Already, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? A good game. Go ahead, Battle Rifle. Give me your last words, my brother. Battle
Um,
Rifle, you there?
yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you go.
Salute to the panel. Man, nice meeting you guys. And how happy New Year's if I haven't said it already. And you can look forward to some more conversations we can do. And shout out to the panel also. We have Stay Ready. Make sure you subscribe and like his channel. And also with Ack-Reacher 5029.
the legendary Top Cats and Rough House, and
Uh,
the what was his name?
that was who just left? Legendary Top Cat,
Yeah.
It says THA.
huh?
The
Oh, the odd fella.
The odd fella.
yeah, and him too.
How you forget the odd fella?
Yeah, he always on here.
I mean, it's just some things that just like you forget it that quick. Like sometimes.
Shots fired.
Damn.
You can't forget about the
All
North
right,
Side
battle right.
veteran,
I
man.
see what it is. I see what it is. I ain't got
You can't talk
show no love to you in 2019, bro.
odd fella. You can't really talk, bro. Because when we used to be on the panel together, you ain't never remember to shout me out. He said, "Nah, my full Ack-Reacher." You used to do the same thing.
Damn, you right. All right, well, let me. I might as well cook. You know what I mean, and end it off. You know what I mean. Once again, thank you. Stay ready for shooting that link over. You know what I mean. I always appreciate it. You know what I mean. Chopping it up with the man them, the LDBC man them. Stay ready. Ack-Reacher, Rough House Boxing, Battle Rifle, 503 line. You the dig. Abel Mahari. And my girl out there, Wolverine. What's her name? Shakita McDowell. Shit. Yeah. What up?
Shakita down.
Man, all right.
Yeah. That's what it is. Respect for having me on. Peace.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Rough House, gonna give me your last words.
Yeah, man. You know, as always, bro, it's always a pleasure. I rock so heavy with the big homie. Stay ready. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Share this to your social media platforms, man. And keep the homie Stay Ready, man, growing and pushing. That's what's up, man. Salute to everybody that's on the panel. You know what I'm saying? The boy Ack, one of them ones. I Fella Battle Rifle, Legendary Top Cats, 503 Lion. You know what I'm saying? Did I miss anybody? If I did, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But subscribe to all of these bros. Hey, get the boy Ack-Reacher and who else was it? One of them ones.
One of
We
them
need to get them
ones.
up over 100. So y'all go ahead and subscribe to them, man. Hey, and gotta say Happy New Year to everybody coming from a planet called Clarksville, Tennessee, man. So happy New Year to all of y'all, man. Hey, if y'all like that good boxing talk, breakdowns, predictions, updates, and all of that, man, hey, make sure you stop by the house, Rough House Boxing TV. I am that boy Box. Just make sure you wipe your feet, close the door behind you, man. That's what's up.
Already. Man, one of them ones. Let me get your last words, my brother.
Yeah. Salute to my brother Ack, Battle Rifle, 503, Rough House, The Odd Fella, Stay Ready, already all day, every day. You know how we do, man. Yeah, it's always good to chop it up, like always. Yeah, let's do it again, man. Just, whatever the subject matter is, whether it's just a general conversation or whether we're talking about boxing, man. It's always good to see the links, and whenever I can jump on, I'm gonna jump on, man. But yeah, happy New Year to everyone on the panel, everyone in the chat. Even though I can't see the chat. Happy New Year to everyone listening, and yeah, let's keep it pushing forward, man. That's our old Fuller as well is just coming, so
Yeah, Fuller missed the whole conversation.
Yeah.
My bad, man.
Go and give your last words, Fuller.
All right, cool. Shout outs to Stay Ready, man. Everybody follow Stay Ready. Shout outs to the whole LDBC. Shout outs to Texas. Shout outs to New York. Shout outs to Philly, down the bottom, West Philly, North Philly. Shout outs to Canada, Montreal
Motown
especially.
Philly's back again.
Shout outs to UK, to Chelsea, London, different part of London, Definitely shout outs there too. My bad, I missed the conversation, but let's keep the train moving.
Damn. Oh, man, appreciate it, fool. Man, Ack-Reacher, let me get your back last words,
I
my
was
brother.
gonna say 503 got to go before me.
Well, both of y'all right there. Y'all can go together. That's
Uh,
why I always save you two for last.
Ack wants that what do you call it?
They want that co-host spot.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna tell you
Nah,
something. Let me tell you something, brother. You
Five
go,
oh
you go, you go on ahead and go, man. It's H time up in here, baby.
See, I was just about to compliment you. Then you was See, I was just about to say 503 deserved that because he Houston hard headed. But it's cool. It's cool. I'll go. Man.
I'm just
Can't
messing
even
with
be
you, bro.
can't
You
even
know
be home
you
this hole.
you know you
Like
you know you my little brother.
Yeah, you my brother too. You heard? I feel like I'm from Lenox Avenue. You heard? It's all love.
Hey, Ack, you're my brother as well, man. 139 all day, every day. Lennox Ave. The
I
thing
hear that.
we know where to go to go.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what, man? I'm gonna go because I'm a G. You know what I'm saying? And I know this Houston hard hitter thing for real, man. Follow me at 503 line, man. Follow all my brothers, man. One of them ones, South London in this hole. My boy, all fella, we is the North. Rough House Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Battle Rifle, man. Abel Mahari, Fula. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the whole LDBC. Man, subscribe to the Smoke City Mobcast. My boy Junior, the Ohio player, the Don, you know what I'm saying? Man, we just working, bro. You know what I'm saying? And be sure to check out my boy 78. He finna come on next, man. The general of this shit, you know what I'm saying? And be sure to subscribe to my brother Ack-Reacher, man. We gotta get him over 100. All you hoes in the chat, go subscribe to him right now. You dusty mouth hoes.
You Whataburger smelling hoe.
Them hoes ain't even worth what you make double with extra onion smelling hoes. Go subscribe to my brother right now. If you subscribe to me, I got 300. I need everybody that subscribe to me, subscribe to my brother Ack-Reacher, man. Square business. And I'm done.
Appreciate y'all, man. Man, I really gotta come out to Texas, man. Y'all some wild boys, man. I gotta mess with my Texas bro. I just want to say shout out to everybody on the panel. My bro 503, my bro Battle Rifle, my bro Odd Fella, my bro Rough House Boxing, aka Beef Lo Main. He won that Beef Lo Main champ. Shout out to Abel Mahari. I see you. Legendary Top Cat. I'm not really too familiar with him, but I would love for him to jump on my panel too, man. I don't think I missed anybody. Oh yeah, my bro Fula, of course. I appreciate everybody, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been going through some things, and I appreciate y'all been helping me get through it. You know what I mean? As far as the real world, y'all really been there for me. I appreciate all of y'all, and subscribe to all my boys, that are doing their things on the video, from Odd Fella to one of them ones to even my boy KQKC getting in on the action. So make sure y'all subscribe to him too. 503 been making videos. I've been watching you, champ. And of course, my boy Mac. Mac always the one pushing me, man. And I appreciate Mac too. Y'all all have a happy new year. And go watch 78.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go over to 78 channel after this, man. This is a happy new year to everybody from the entire LDBC. For you to stay to get videos during the holidays and everything, while people are still with their family and loved ones, we doing this for y'all. And it's enjoyment for us. We love it. We love the sport of boxing. So, man, we appreciate y'all for even taking the time out to just come in and rock with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody on the panel that messes with me and that messes with the LDBC. Even if, we've got people that come on the panel that's not even members of the LDBC, but they rock with us because they know it's real. Salute to 503. That's my brother. That's one half of this Houston Hard Hitters. We got something special in the mix working for y'all. We trying to put this show together. We're gonna be talking more in the background. Y'all gonna get it sooner than later. My little brother Ack-Reacher, he getting ready to go pro soon, and he's been dealing with a lot. I appreciate everybody that's been keeping his his spirits up through all these hard times. Battle Rifle. Whenever he make a channel, we're gonna push him too. But one thing for sure, I want everybody that's listening and subscribe to me to go right now and put Battle Rifle. I mean not Battle Rifle, but Ack-Reacher, and put one of them ones to get one of them ones over 100 subscribers. It's 327 subs to me. But I want to make sure those cats right there get over 100 subscribers because they have great knowledge on the sport of boxing. They have great content, and they keep pushing out this work. You know, one of the ones only got 9 videos up right now, but he's working. So, and he's gonna be doing more lives too, and he's gonna be doing panels. And he ain't just gonna talk about boxing; he's gonna talk about everything because he want to get into the culture of things going on in the states and everything. It's gonna be talking about anything, but he gonna start off with boxing. He's gonna keep it going. Man, Rough House, y'all go subscribe to Rough House too because Rough House gonna keep you. He gonna have you laughing. He gonna talk to you about the sport of boxing. He's very knowledgeable too. Odd Feather knows them boxers that don't nobody know nothing about in flyweight, in bantamweight, in cruiserweight. He gonna keep you updated on all of them, and he got a radio show on Saturdays that y'all need to listen to. Internet radio. You know what I'm saying?
CFMU.ca.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Make sure they go listen to you on Saturday nights, man. I just appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We're gonna start this new year off right. It's 2019 now. Man, we finna get these matches that we want to see. At least one of these matches we want to see. I don't care what it is, but we got to bring this new year in with a bang. Appreciate everybody coming to the channel, man. Y'all smash that like button. Smash that hole right now. It helps with the visibility of the show, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit the bell icon so you can stay updated and get the notification when I drop these videos and I go live for y'all on a daily basis, every day at 4:30. Y'all know where I'm gonna be at. Y'all know what it be. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know what it is and know who I am. It's Mac with StayReadyBoxingTV. And you ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready. One.
Hey, it's time for real.
Hey, it's time for real.
That's what's